3, 2, 1. It is now 7:10 on the dot, which means we're getting started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Avatar, Session 39 of The Great War. Woo! Yes, I know. Bask in the presence of the glory. When we last left off with all of you, you had made wishes on the Mother of Faces, and then decided to take a necessary detour to Ember Island across a dried-up sea. And upon arriving at Ember Island, you started to go into Director Kresh's top-secret lab, which resembled a cottage from the outside, but the basement levels, the hidden areas, which you were easily able to locate and navigate thanks to Commander Sung, proved to have a lot more information and a little bit more nefarious experimentation done within. After looking through the first level below ground, finding a bunch of strange spliced animals, including a bear, and
the strangest of all animals.
The strangest of all animals in universe. And Kakan having found a journal, small little pamphlet containing some of Kresh's failed, quote-unquote, experiments, stating that there was no real application for splicing two different types of animals together. But the science was proved to be sound enough that they could begin experimentation on humans. You guys then found a large elevator shaft, which the 7 of you, along with Commander Sung, Spymaster Hitu, and Yuki, were able to pile into and descend deep, deep underground inside of a metal tube. Upon reaching the bottom, lights came up, and you looked around, and you saw there were several jail cells of these bizarre creatures. Having found another journal nearby in a bookcase, having read through it, you've discovered that these animals were spliced DNA of humans and the 4 original animals that could bend.
You know, we still don't know what DNA is.
I know. Well, you, the players, do. This is a recap for you, the players, not you, the characters.
We, the characters, went, boy, those sure are some notes with weird words in them.
Yeah. You guys would know what splicing is. That's something that people have done since the Dark Ages with trees.
I'm sorry, a bear was one of the original bending animals?
No, that was upstairs, just the weird things. Downstairs, the notes specified that the remaining flocks of air bison, the hunted-to-death dragons, the badger moles, and the deep-sea leviathans were all tracked down and spliced with humans. And those are the creatures that you saw in the cage, including one very strange-looking hybrid. Commander Sung then pointed out to a door across the chamber, saying that that's the lab where he confronted Director Kresh before he somehow was sent into the spirit realm. Upon opening the door, you all heard sirens beginning to blare, claxtons ringing, and all the cages in the room you were in unlocked, releasing these creatures. And at the far end of this single laboratory, there was a table with a sheet over it. A gust of wind ruffled the sheet upwards, and then standing there, you recognized the face to be that of Taran, having his body been manipulated to mix his own biology with that of many of the animals you faced. And so, with all that being said, I'm going to take you guys to the lab.
Oh no.
So, a few things about this. Last week, Yira and Rizek were the first two to step into the lab proper. The rest of you were remaining in the holding cells.
I don't like that Zone 3, while currently empty, explicitly spelled out.
Zone 3 is the shaft that you guys came down in. It is a vertical shaft.
I'm assuming that it.
It is a.
Never mind.
It is
I think going down rather than.
It is a long vertical shaft. You guys are at the bottom. Going upwards leads you to Zone 4. If you scroll to the bottom of the map, you will see Zone 4, which is where you guys entered from.
Okay.
Is the map blurry for anyone else?
It was very blurry.
Okay.
The map's blurry for you guys?
In fact, it's just a
Very blurry. Very blurry.
Yeah.
It's very in focus for me.
Weird.
Maybe it didn't process well. How zoomed out are you?
Oh, not zoomed out at all. Our icons are all perfectly clear. It's just the map texture itself.
The map texture.
Yeah, the map texture.
Can you see what's on this table over here on the map?
No, I see that
Vague blob.
There's a shape.
I didn't know.
Like, this table's a little bit more clear, but it's also then still shape of blob. The separate Crush's journal item over there is visible.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cap of my screen right now.
I like this.
Pretty much me too.
I'm going to recommend you guys reload because I'm not very far zoomed out and there are bodies on these tables.
It looks exactly like this last week as well.
Yeah, I refreshed just now. It's still the same.
I suspect there might be limits what Roll20 can convert for the person who doesn't have an image.
Oh, that's depressing. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
That's okay.
You might be able to shrink it slightly and then re-upload, but
I'm not gonna waste the time. You guys know where the general stuff is, and I've marked off the things that are important.
Mm-hmm.
All you need to know is let's see. Can you see the cells? Yeah, you can see the gray cells that the creatures are in. The doors are presently unlocked. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to say that Han waited upstairs with the rest of the group, hence why he is not here.
Okay.
Yep.
He is upstairs with Arashi, Grandmaster Sagan, BB, and Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
He's guarding them.
Yep. In any case, the last thing you guys heard as Taryn kind of stood up and looked in your general direction was, the Avatar must keep balance for the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
And as that happens, a ring of fire is going to encase him in a circle as his wings flap, and then another ring of air. And you guys are seeing the rubble that is in your area, too, is starting to get pulled towards him. Yes, that is a big turn tracker. This is a extended turn tracker, everybody. Do not be deceived. You probably do not have that much time.
I'd assumed not.
That is all I am telling you.
You really don't want to see what happens when this thing hits red.
So, other notes. The book, Crush's Journal, that is standing behind, or that is on a table behind Taryn, is chained to the desk on like a wooden podium. If you guys want to get it, you actually need to spend time effectively unlocking it from where it is positioned. That will be overcome actions. As Taryn is encasing...
Or can it just get, smashed and pulled apart?
You guys can use whatever overcomes you think are appropriate for yourself. Either breaking links, trying to pick locks, using bending, etc. I'm not limiting you guys as to what types of things you're doing. However, before this also starts, as Taryn is encircling himself in what I'm going to call the Avatar Orb, with 3 of the 4 elements, because water is not presently a thing. A couple of the pages of the book are going to get hit with a couple of passing flames, and they are going to light up.
Oh, god damn it. We gotta save the book.
I mean, I was planning on beelining the book.
Yeah, you go get the book. We'll handle things in here.
So, as a note, there are 3 zones. If you guys want to migrate zones, I'm going to let you guys choose right now which zone you want to start in, If you want to go to a different zone, you will have to make an overcome action. So if anybody wants to move into Zone 1, where Taryn is, you may do so. Those of you that are staying behind will have to deal with everything that has just been unlocked. Or the 4 things. The hybrid is still locked in its cage.
Okay, so I think who's got some good AoEs for the situation?
I am single target, so I should be Tyrann's hybrid beast only.
I'll AoE things.
I also
capping
can
you
AoE.
for putting the fire out so the Crush's journal is not destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Might be good though on this side.
As a very quick note for you guys, this environment is not kind. I spent most of the past week working on this.
Oh no.
So the environment is probably just as deadly as Taryn right now. Fair warning. And
So grab shit and go.
yeah, as a follow-up note to Crush's journal, because it is already ignited. I have a tracker. I'm not telling you how many spaces it has. Every time the environment turn hits and the journal is on fire, I mark off an X.
Okay, so priority is get journal, put it out.
Put it out. I'm fair warning. It can be reignited. I want you to think about that when you pick your turn tracker.
If I can go first, I can help shut down Taryn.
Up to you. Okay, so I'm giving you guys initiative at first. Oh right. Since all these cages are unlocked, I'm.
Well, again, are we in the zones we want to be in?
I think we're in the zones we want to be in. Actually, Kenzie, where does Nora want to be?
Kenzie, do you want to be fighting a bunch of things, or do you want to be punching Taryn?
So I mass hinder, but I can't remember if that's a green ability or a yellow ability.
Okay, so Kenzie, your current.
I will stay where.
Your current abilities.
I will go wherever Mingwa is.
Okay, Minghua's in Zone 1. Just so you know, Kenzie, your current ability slew is you can give something a persistent and exclusive hinder, 1 target.
Can't really hear you. Shit service. Can't really hear.
Okay, when it's your turn, I will go over these then. Who would like to go first?
I can go first.
Sure. Alright, Rizik, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to first go with, look over towards the enemy and tell them to grab the journal and put it out. I'll try and clip Karen's wings. And then with the help of Thomas's metal bending... Okay, that is going to be a nice boost to this action. I am going to...
Wait a minute. Thomas isn't here. You let him upstairs.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And NPCs are... We divided the NPCs before.
Yeah, the only...
Okay, yeah, sorry.
The only NPCs you guys have are Commander Sung, Yuki, and the Spy Master. Of which only one of those has been paid for as his sidekick.
I paid for the Spy Master.
Only 2 of those have been paid for as a sidekick.
I guess I will not get that bonus.
Did we not get Spy Master down with us? I feel like we would have brought him down with us.
Yeah, I've been
The
paying
Spy
for
Master
you.
is down here with
The
us.
Spy Master's right here.
Never mind. Sorry, I'm so used to the Sagan portrait.
Yeah, Izzy, I've been paying for Yuki.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I said 2.
Should the Spy Master be with me because I paid for him then, is he?
Up to you. If you want to put him in the same area as Taryn, that's up to you. Oh, other note, very important right now, guys. If you drop to 0 and you are double tapped from this point forward, that's it. This goes both ways.
Hey.
You guys to villains, villains to you guys.
What?
If you hit 0 HP and a villain focuses his turn on double tapping you, you're just dead.
Wait, what?
If a villain, if you hit,
I heard you. I heard you.
We're allowing if things are dangerous enough, your character can...
You are at end game. There are no more save points. If you hit 0 and someone takes a concentrated effort to kill someone, they're dead. If people around try to interfere, you can do that. But if it is during a combat action, that's it.
All right.
Fair warning. Will it
I
come
actually
up?
feel like I probably would bring the Spy Master, considering what we suspect about his identity, to over here.
Okay, he's over with you then.
He would be behind the rest of us, but probably. But
Okay, so anyway,
What's the difference between a 6 and a 10, a 6 and a 9 versus for hinders?
6 is a -2, a 10 or a 9 is a -3.
Okay, I'm going to use a collection to turn the 6 into a 10, so therefore I'm using the 9 for -3 persistent hinder on Terran, basically shackles and clipped wings.
Okay, Taryn takes a -2 hinder.
-3 persistent. Oh,
Taryn takes a -2 persistent hinder.
okay.
Yeah.
He downgrades hinders.
Yes, he does.
well, that's still useful, though.
I'm then going to hand off to Yera with the statement of put the book out so Meanwhile can grab it.
Yeah. That is a big... hey, Izzy, does Principle of Fire work for putting the book out?
Sure.
I feel like this is the single easiest overcome I've ever made for those things, but... That's a 6. Is a 6 with minor twist?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to collection that to get it up to a 10 instead.
Okay, keep track of your collections, everybody.
Yep.
Okay, well, in green, it only takes 1 overcome to put out the book. It is still smoldering slightly, but you have gotten it to the point where it is not going to burn on the environment's turn. You will not lose pages at this point. You can move yourself over towards the book. Who are you passing to, Yera?
Well, this Spy Master He2 also active.
Actually, Hiju would be going on my turn as well. Well, I guess we don't need him to try and overcome as well. I think he's going to boost Minghua.
Sure.
What die size?
What did you buy him at?
4.
Then that is a D8.
Okay.
Going to mark that down. And also, for the hell of it, Wex, what did you buy Yuki at?
I believe also 4.
Okay, I'm marking those down.
For boosting Minghua. His boost is going to be basically giving very vague, surprisingly useful advice on where to strike something like this.
Okay,
Hey.
take a +3, Minghua.
Alright.
I feel like it might be strategy-wise. Guys, strategy-wise, do we want to hit Kakan for big things happen in that room and then probably give a turn to the enemies of some sort?
Yeah.
That probably makes sense. I like that.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Have the AoE that can fire right now?
Actually, that may not be the best
Because
idea
we are
because
only in green.
yeah, that is the thing.
We are.
Let me see here. I mean, no, I do have an AoE, so I can use it. It's not the best AoE, but I can use one.
Yeah, I don't have AoE still yellow.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Throw it to Kakan so that, we get any of them down a little bit before we actually have start hitting problems.
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so, Ziggy?
So I'm boosted, or no?
So you are not boosted. Minghua is boosted.
Okay.
You just
Gotcha.
get
Okay, then I will. I'll use my Infernal Bending to hit all the creatures that are currently attacking us. So
Well, no one's attacking you yet. They're just getting out of their cages.
the ones that are in the cages. I won't. The hybrid beast is still in the cage, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm going to ignore that one for right now. Provided it actually starts doing stuff.
Sure.
Because I don't want to piss that thing off, but I don't think I'm going to need to.
Mhm.
So everyone but the hybrid beast.
Sure.
And, friendly.
Okay.
Okay. Pop it off. Well, that's a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not spending a collection or anything this early, so...
Alright, I'm just going to roll a few dice to see if anybody downgrades.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, you got a few of them.
Surprising.
Nice!
Hooray!
Alrighty.
Yeah. So one of these mole creatures that first sat out was just like you hit it with the fire and like flames right in its face. And one of the big burly dudes in the upper right-hand corner, the hulking monstrosity, also downgrades.
Yeah, all right.
All right, better than nothing.
Yep,
Yeah, all right. And I'll move to the center of the room to give everybody a nice even target against me.
Okay. Sounds good. Who are you passing to?
Yeah, with the environment, right? Because we
Do the enemies.
right the enemies. Yeah, the enemies. Yeah. Let's do the gross mole men first.
Are you treating them each? Is each their own separate thing?
I mean, in theory, I could do it. I've got them all on the tracker right now to do it. I'm going to say the mole men and the fish I will count as one.
Okay, let's do them then.
Okay. So the fish things are going to jump out of this cage. They're giant. They've got like a frog-like throat, which is going to expand, and then they're going to try to spit out water at Nara, Kakan, and Hotaru. But it's just this little trickle of water. Because waterbending doesn't work right now.
So they are the least valuable targets.
Realizing this, they are going to jump onto the ceiling and start crawling all over the place. And there's this weird slime that they're leaving a trail of.
That's unhygienic.
Yeah.
Very much so. And the slime is going to start dripping down because they're surprisingly spry for how big and, bulbous they look. But as the slime falls, if anybody attempts to move during their action in any way, you are taking a -2 hinder in Area 2. Mole men will go. And honestly, what they are going to be doing is they're going to start burrowing. Making holes and pathways, just kind of like digging around.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, but this is giving alternate avenues of attack for all the other guys in this room, which means all the enemies are getting boosted, equal to a +2.
All I heard was tunnels to flood with lava.
Sure. That is one way to look at it.
Hey, I have to stop. Can you run me on auto for a bit?
Sure.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem. All right. With that, I'm actually going to have them pass to Taryn.
Fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So Taryn is going to look around, seeing all of you there, trying to grab a journal which clearly isn't yours. He is going to raise a hand and flap his wings as he kind of ascends into the air, and just this gout of wind is going to cyclone and fling itself towards Yira and the Spy Master, and there are rocks embedded in this cyclone ball of wind. So Yira, you and the Spy Master. Where's his dice? Taking oh, that's depressing. That's only a 2.
Did you include the -2?
I did not. 0 damage.
Yeah. Rizzik for the win.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. He's at full health. It's irreducible and cannot be reacted to.
Great.
Ooh, is he for the lose?
Well,
right.
does a hinder count? Does a hinder?
No, it'll still stick around. Because it's not being used, but he's ignoring
I mean, doesn't irreducible stop the opponent from reducing it? Wouldn't a hinder still apply?
If you're at full health, this attack deals irreducible damage and cannot be reacted to.
Yeah, a hinder's not a reaction.
but it reduces the
But it would
damage.
reduce damage.
Yeah.
It reduces the damage, so it's
Yeah, I
irreducible.
wasn't sure if a Kinder counted or if that was only for the like armor abilities and stuff like that.
It's both. It means it's why lightning is very scary. You're both taking 2 damage. Spymaster needs to try to save. Did you
He
roll?
successfully saved.
Okay, so he downgrades to a 6. Don't forget, your sidekicks count as minions, not lieutenants. So if you rolled under that value, he's just out.
Yep.
Taryn will pass to Hotaru.
Okay. Well, I'm a little limited in options at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll just try to take one of them out. What do you think? I feel like the hulking beasts there's less of them, so I'm more scared of them.
I mean, that probably means they have higher die.
Right, but I can hit pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think Yuki goes on my turn as well, right?
Yes.
Let's have her boost me, and I'm going to see if I can take out one of the one of those beasts already downgraded once already, right?
Yeah, the one that's more forward.
Okay. Why don't I try to? I'm going to try to take that one out.
Okay.
And I'm getting a boost from Yuki.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to use a magma shot.
Sure. Roll the boost from Yuki first, please.
Okay. Let's say D8. All right, that's a +2. Pretty good. All right. Yeah. Let's just see what I get. That's pretty good. That's an 11.
Can't possibly save, so it downgrades yet again.
Is it a lieutenant? I assume then.
It's a lieutenant, yeah.
I didn't double it, did I?
No, you did not.
Oh well.
Are all of the 4 elemental types being? Sorry, I'm blanking on the words.
Are they all lieutenants? No. The fish ones are minions.
Because waterbending's shut down.
Because waterbending is shut down, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best I can do this second. I don't know, guys. I'm inclined to let the monsters keep going. What do you guys think?
Seems reasonable right now. Then we have a good start of next turn.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Let's go with the hulking beasts. I guess if they're
Okay,
separate.
they are. Hulking beasts are separate. So hulking beasts are going to exit the cage. The one that you just shot with magma is going to bound over to you in much the same way you would see Minghua bounding towards someone. Is going to try grabbing you by the arm, swinging you overhead, assisted by airbending, and slam you into the ground.
I would like this not to happen.
You do not want to be disconnected. This is 6 damage incoming.
Okay. I don't know, guys. Should I start hitting the deck yet, or just start taking some damage?
I think, honestly, getting to yellow before you start hitting the deck is a decent idea if you can get... Just because look at how long this tracker is.
So you think I should hit the deck?
No, I think just eat the damage for this turn.
All right, I'm going to eat it. Ow.
Kakan, the other one that's undamaged is popping out there, having seen you trying to attack everything, is going to make a leap. Air is going to be rustling through its long, shaggy mane as it, acrobatically dives around the area and lands next to you. And as it's landing, it's bringing 2 large fists and trying to crash it down on top of you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Read that.
Time for smash.
9 damage, sir.
Ow.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think these are the 2 strongest things in the room.
And hello, yellow.
That's not a bad place for you to be.
Nope.
No.
They are going to pass to the environment.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Okay, so Environment's turn begins. The book is not on fire, meaning I do not check off a page.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yay.
However, who's the last person to go?
That was
Hotaru,
Wet.
roll 1, 2. Hotaru, roll me a d6, please.
4.
Okay. As the creatures are running out of their cages, more of them are coming out. You're noticing that a couple of runes are lighting up on the wall. You guys have seen these runes before, but no one in this room, Area 2, really knows what they mean. And there are several ethereal chains that are just going to start emitting from the walls where these runes are activated.
I'm going to say that's not a good thing.
So, hold on.
I am very much inclined to agree.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad.
Okay. So, as they're all escaping, Min die, which is a 5. So, the 3 people in there, which, fortunately for me, there are exactly 3 of you in this room. Kakan, Hotaru, and Nara, you are all going to take a -2 hinder as these chains wrap around. Attempt to grab a couple of these creatures. They're grabbing a few of the fishmen, as well as the 3 of you, giving you guys a -2 penalty.
Is that just for the next thing?
It's not persistent. It's just that.
Okay.
Also,
Okay, I mean, that could be way worse.
Also, you hear a metallic sound as a shaft opens up in the lower left-hand most cell. And 4 more fish things are in there.
Great.
Is it just dumping more fish people out?
Yeah, there. So what you saw in the cells is there's more going on into these cells. If you look in the back, it looks like there are slotted doors in the backs of each of these cells.
Oh boy, we need to get those sealed up.
Yeah.
Sounds like we need to make a lot of overcomes.
That is why this is so nasty.
I mean, can we just get the book and leave?
That's my plan.
You may attempt.
Because that seems like the ideal situation here, guys.
Rather not leave Terran.
I'm going to be nice for this round and have these fire creatures go next. So they are going to attack everything in this room once, including the other creatures. They're not all on the same side.
Oh,
Of course not.
okay, that's good.
Yeah,
That room is just fucking chaos.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Kakan, Nara, Hotaru, 2 damage, and let's see what happens with everybody else. They save, and these guys...
Hello, yellow.
Remind
Oh,
that
and-
you'll have trap damage, Nara.
And this guy. Okay. The fish guys that are out, downgrade. As does one of the earth creatures. And that's it. Okay. I'll be nice. Who would you guys like to have go next?
I mean, what's left?
Mingwa and Nara.
Mingwa, Nara, and Commander Sung.
Make Song go next so he doesn't dumbass something up.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, for simplicity's sake, Ziggy, after this turn, you have control over Commander Sung.
Okay.
He will attack and defend.
All right.
And is also... Oh, right, I forgot to roll for him. Convenient. He downgraded.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to attempt to like make a fire pathway and try to use a defend action on the 3 of you. The next time you guys would take damage, take 2 less damage. Those of you in zone 2.
What a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. Ziggy, he's under your control from this point forward. Who would like to go next, Nara or Mingwa?
Well, Nora's under your control temporarily, remember?
Yeah.
All right.
So Nora still needs the -2 HP applied.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I'd probably just say do Nara next.
All right, I'll just handle Nara. I'm going to let you guys use Nara as a roulette at this point. Nara can use Simon Says, Cry for Help, or Sucks to Be You. Hinder one enemy, or, well, Simon Says is when something would do it, it's an attack, and then if that target goes next, she decides who takes the turn after.
Wait, you can do that right now?
That's a green ability.
It's a green ability?
That's been a green ability for the entire game.
It's a fantastic ability.
And what's her third green?
I just realized it was a reaction, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So she can hinder one thing, or she can attack something.
Probably attack the hulking beast that's already in pain.
Yeah.
Okay, attack the... So yeah, Nara is going to sneak around and... I don't know, what's a very Nara thing to do? Someone help me.
Put more under its feet, then it falls and cracks its head on something.
Yeah, a tripping thing. I like that.
I was going to say stick a firecracker in its butt.
See, I was thinking that too, but that's not worth this much damage. She's just rolling mid. 3 damage to this thing. Does it save? Oh wait, and I forgot. Did I say you guys were hindered?
Yeah.
If you move, you're here.
If you moved. Okay. Doesn't matter. He saved anyway.
Wait, shit. And I think there was also a -2 global hit.
Yeah, there was the -2 for the 3 people in room 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Please. Yeah. I apologize, guys. Please do keep track of those. I'm running 3 different things on my end.
Yep. I'm trying to keep track of those.
Okay. So the one that is downgraded twice so far succeeded that save.
Darn.
Unfortunate. But that means, Mingwa, the turn order is yours.
Okay, cool. Let's go and try and break chains on that dang book.
Okay.
I have the boost from the Spymaster, and I'm going to burn a +3 on this because I really want this to succeed.
Okay.
Also, fuck you, this thing breaks before I do.
Of course. First principle of the night, everyone.
No, I already used Principle of Fire, Izzy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Second.
7 + 5 is a 12.
All right, 2 successes on this thing. You managed to start breaking off. It's got like heavy shackles in like a wooden frame. You managed to bust open part of the wooden frame and tear off a couple of the shackles. You need 1 more overcome to finish getting this thing disconnected from there. However, as you're doing so, Mingwa, weird thing to note. The paper on this book isn't like normal paper. Like, it's not like something you would see people handing out pamphlets in the circus. This is more along the lines of paper you would see like a clown or a trickster in the circus use that would, very quickly light up on fire and immediately vanish.
Great.
Keeps the secrets, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if you don't want things to be found, making them easy to destroy if things go south is important. This book is shockingly fragile.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Hero, want to do some tradesies and go for like a conga line getting this the hell out of here?
I feel like it might just be give it to Rizik, who is probably the best at handling keeping things like that safe.
Okay, with that,
but like it's more that my point is select turns such that this thing gets busted and then start carrying it out.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
Mingwa, who are you passing to as you guys hit the second round?
I think I passed to Yura.
Yep. And so, do we need any more overcomes on the book itself?
The book is
Yes.
not on fire. It is. You need at least one more overcome to free it from its current location.
Gotcha. You should also. Oh yeah, Mingwa was last actor, so
Yes, that's why.
at least one more overcome to free it from its current location. And it's super fragile.
Super fragile.
How is bound on the table again?
It's in between a wooden chassis and metal chains.
And the metal chains are pretty far. Usually, I'm questioning firebend the chains to break them works or not, because otherwise, I feel like just
I can-
have.
If from the description I gave
can metal bend the
makes you
chains.
want to use firebending, feel free.
Okay,
I-
so
I
would
can
not-
take care of the
I would not firebend.
yeah, no, okay. I feel like I'm going to play distract Terran for a bit and let Rizik handle the metal chains.
Okay.
Does that sound good to team? Get the book out of here.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Yura's just going to sigh at the monstrosity that Terran has become. Terran, what happened to you? Dodges an attack. Terran, calm down. Terran, stop it, calm down.
I'm the Avatar. Must bring balance. For the Fire Nation.
Yin and Yang become balanced. The Fire Nation is broken. Lightning.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to have He2... Rivik, do you feel like you can get the overcome without his boost, and so defend the book?
You want the Spymaster to defend the book?
I feel like, yeah.
I'm not sure
What?
the book takes damage so much as it's just on fire, yes, no.
If he can, can he use an action to basically try and make a shield to stop it from being on fire by like, yes, I know a technique to take this cloth over here, wrap it, and now the book will be safer.
You can roll a defend action. If there is a incoming fire attack, it will reduce the damage by that. If it is 0, the book will not ignite.
Okay.
Okay. He will be defending the book then.
Roll a d6.
Well, first I'm going to zap.
Then please zap.
Also, would you mind checking your microphone settings? It's very echoey and odd.
I'll reset that in a sec.
Okay. 6 damage to Terran.
6 damage to Terran.
Okay. Terran takes damage.
Since he seems to have a thing that's really good at max health, I'm just gonna zap him once.
Sure. Hey, guys, congratulations. He's not in triple digits anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck!
I mean, yeah, duh. And then... 1 minute. Defend 6 on the book.
Son of a
Spymaster
bitch!
done.
Nice.
Damn!
Max.
What?
Spymaster roll and max.
Yep.
Alright, who are you passing to, Yera?
Alright, do we want to... actually, I feel like we want to nail someone in that second room down, or reduce the number before they get to...
I think Kakan and I are both in AoE like blow up range.
Which of you is more confident in your ability to wipe the field?
Mine uses lava bending.
I feel like lava versus infernal is roughly equivalent.
I mean, mine's nuclear, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it's mid die, so whatever.
Yeah, same.
So
We
either or.
literally have an equal shot of just destroying everything here.
Yeah.
I feel like Pastor Khan, because Hotaru, I think, still has more diversity in recover from overcomes and other things actions. So
Yeah, because Hotaru can actually close up the spaces where the monsters are coming in from.
That's a good point. Okay.
yeah, so Pastor Khan.
Okay. So yeah, gonna do some nuclear stuff with the mid die. Yeah.
Some basic nuclear action.
Basic nuclear action!
There we go. That's a 5. So that's a 5 to everyone but friendlies and the hybrid beast, and a 5 to myself, which I will heal.
Okay. So, let's see. Well, that just kills the frog things that are on the ceiling.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Let's see. You kill 2 more of the frog things in the cage. The other one's downgrade. It's okay, there's lots of those. Okay. As for the mole creatures, you got rid of one of them. Then 2 of the other ones downgrade. And let's see, for big hulking beasts, 1 downgrades, the other does not. Yeah, one of the ones that you guys have just been punching is, he's not looking too hot. He's like on his last legs. This one. Kakan, all of these fire-breathing things, though, they, seem to, take in the nuclear power, and, since it's heating them up, they're actually getting a boost from it.
How annoying. Okay.
So yeah, they're going to get a boost equal to your min die, which is +1.
Are they just absorbing heat energy,
They're absorbing any kind of heat.
I wonder how that works with lava.
And lava's hot,
Boost
so
them.
Lava's also crushing.
Yep. Well, you can find out on your turn. By the way, Kakan, who are you passing to?
Do you want me to try to?
Try and block up the other holes first.
Are you sure? Like you want me to block holes? Or you want me to hit things?
I'd rather you block holes.
About how we're concentrating our own turns.
I'd rather you block things.
Okay, well, which hole should I block? I kind of feel like the beasts.
Sure, that works.
They're the biggest and scariest. Okay. All right, Izzy, I'm gonna do an overcome then.
You're gonna do an overcome? Okay.
I'm gonna block. I'm trying to block one of the holes.
Okay.
They're in every cell, right?
Yeah, there are shafts in the back end of every single cell. Yes.
Yeah. I'm definitely using Principle of Great Power because I'm gonna fucking melt it.
Sure. That works.
And I will have Yuki boost me to see if she can offset that penalty on me.
Okay. +1?
Yeah.
So, still at a -1.
All right. Let's see what I get. Okay.
7. 7's not bad. 7 succeeds with a minor twist.
I think that's probably worth it at that point.
Sure. All right.
I don't know what the minor twist is, but yeah, the goal is to seal off that beast's. Yeah, their hole is sealed.
Okay. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to mark this in red because you have melted it with lava. So you've successfully sealed off the door. However, your minor twist.
That's a concerning statement.
Hold on, let me pull up the environmental minor twists. Oh, fun. I wanted to use this one. So as soon as you melt part of the door, the heat and the fumes that are radiating outward, a different type of alarm is going to sound. And these odd-looking devices are going to start popping up in the walls through slots in both rooms. Rizik, you know these things. They're used for conducting electricity. Thomas's core had one before you were able to get him out of it. And, yeah, there's going to be a few of those sprinkling around.
I will shout that that's what they're used for.
Yeah. and one in the center of each room. Okay. With that, who are you going to pass to, Hotaru?
Are the containment probes acting on the environment turn?
Beginning of the environment turn, the containment probes will activate, yes. Every turn.
What do we think, guys?
I kind of want. I don't know.
I almost want to just say the environment.
I think given what actions are left, Izzy's basically guaranteed to have initiative.
Well, let's hand it off to the environment and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Environment's going to trigger. The book is not on fire presently, so does not check off any marks. However, all the containment probes, having sensed there was an issue with there, are going to start sparking with electricity. And then in each room, there are going to be arcs of lightning that zap between each of the probes.
Nick, did you fix your microphone yet?
I'm. Is this better?
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
1 minute. I'm going to continue trying to fix it, but...
Okay, let's see. Who is the biggest? So let's see. We're going to go with... In Area 1, we're going to go with Minghua and Rizik. And in Area 2, we are going to go with Nara first, and then Hotaru. So, if I said your name first, meaning Nara and Minghua, you guys are primary targets. Hotaru and Yira, or Hotaru and Rizik, you are secondary targets. Primary targets. You are taking 8 damage.
Is this any better mic-wise?
That sounds better to me.
That is a lot better.
Yeah.
Yep. 8 damage to Minghua and 8 damage to Nara.
What type of damage?
Lightning. Counts as energy for the purposes of you, yes.
And this can be reacted to, correct?
This one can be, yes.
All right, I'm going to try to protect Nara.
Okay, roll me a defend.
And where's my yellow die at? All right, I block it all.
Cool. You can pop Nara up in any area. Does not need to be in Area 2.
I mean, Nara, do you want to swap?
Nara's not here. This is up to you guys.
Do we want to swap Nara or keep her here?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, good. Do you want to stay in the area you've been in, Nara, or do you want to,
What area do you want to be in?
I will leave that up to the group because I can't see shit. So,
do you want to be in the...
I'm most helpful.
Up to you, then.
I mean, do we think Nara is better off with in a group or like murdering Terran?
In the group.
Okay.
I think it's a question of... That area is going to be lots and lots of AoE all the time. I feel like Nara's more single-target stuff.
Yeah, I
remember that we have to overcome to change zone.
This ability
I
can overcome. I can just do it.
Nora's currently maybe changing zones from shenanigans.
I think that if we decide to flee, kicking Nora to Zone 1 is going to make it harder for her to get out of there.
It's a question of whether or not kicking her to Zone 1 gets us out of Zone 1 faster.
Okay, Hotaru, I need a decision now. I'm going to start implementing again. You guys can discuss at top of round.
Yep.
Decision now, 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, Nara is now in Zone 1.
So I'm by Terran?
You are with Terran, Rizik, Yira, and Minghua. Also, Rizik and... who did I say? Hotaru? Yeah. Rizik and Hotaru, you guys are taking 2 damage from that same bolt around. And everybody that took damage in this way, so everybody except for Nara, is getting a hinder of 1.
Okay.
That's all the lightning does.
Was it used against any of the minions?
Nope.
Sorry, what did it do to secondary target?
2 damage, 1 hinder. It hit a few of the fire breathers is what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to say these guys are downgrading.
What size hinder?
-1.
Okay.
2 of the lizard folks downgrade. And also, as per environment turn... Oh, that's not great. 1 more fish person shows up.
Okay.
Okay, that is environment's turn. Taryn will go next.
All right.
Taryn is going to flap his wings, fly high in the air, and a bunch of rock and fire is going to coalesce around him into almost what you guys have seen Hotaru do, like a magma shot, and he is going to spray it everywhere.
Gross.
Yeah. So if you are in zone 1, 4 damage.
Type does not matter to me right now.
Yeah. Also, the
book's on fire.
The book is on fire again, yes.
No, you said 4 damage. It had defend 6.
Oh, never mind. The book is not on fire.
Oh, and did you also include the -2 on turn?
I did. I have that locked on me right now. Okay, so the book is not presently on fire. Lucky for you guys.
Spymaster does work.
Spymaster works. I will pass it to... make my life interesting. I'm going to pass it to Nara. Kenzie, what do you want to do? Did she disappear again?
Sounds like maybe.
I'm here. I had to get through a toll. Izzy, since I can't look at any of my stuff.
So here's your options right now. You can either Simon Says, Taryn, or you can hinder him. Simon Says his attack, and then if he goes next, you choose what he does, but he, he already went.
Yeah. Still probably better to attack him, though.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I'll do the hinder. Fuck it. Let's do the hinder.
Okay. Nara is using Sucks to Be You.
You have established it does suck to be Terran.
Yes. We have established this. Taryn is at an additional -1 penalty.
Good, good.
That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put that over here. Okay, damn it. Alright, who do you want to pass to, Nara? Your options are enemies, Minghua, or Rizek.
I do so love my Uncle Rizek.
Uncle Rizek it is, then.
Okay. I am going to go over and break the chain with a overcome.
Okay, roll me your overcome.
Well, let's see. I'm going to use my knowledge of engineering, and then I'm just going to metal bend shatter it.
Sure.
So that is a 9 with the -1.
That's enough.
That is enough. That is a complete
Damn.
success. So you guys have the book.
Get this book out of here.
Yep. That book will be going underneath jacket.
Oh no, give it to me.
Oh, it will be handed to Mimwa because Mimwa moves the fastest.
Okay.
Yep. This is clearly best call.
Mm-hmm. So as you pick the book up from there, you notice a panel just kind of pop up where the book was resting, like weighing it down. and a new alarm is starting to sound. Rizik, this looks like a fail-safe trip.
We need to leave.
So here's how this works. There is in classic I am a bad guy and my secrets will die if anybody tries to find them mentality. You're not sure exactly what presently. It will take some overcomes to figure it out. But something's going to happen to this entire facility relatively soon. From how the alarm is going, you see one of those perpetual tick down things. There's not a lot of time. If you want to, you can spend some time. It's going to take a total of 3 overcomes to stretch the time, to give you guys enough time to get out. Otherwise, if you fail this check, this will trigger you guys going immediately to red.
3 overcomes in how much time?
You guys have 3 overcomes. You have to do 3 overcomes within a max of 3 rounds. There are ways this can shorten.
That's actually not the worst.
That's not the
3
worst.
rounds, 3 PC actions, or 3 full go-arounds, Izzy. That's the one thing I want to make sure on.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Is that 3 PC actions or 3 full ticks of turn?
When you guys are in... When the environment goes in the first space of yellow.
Okay. That clarifies. Question answered.
Okay. I will put a little X on the tracker for when you guys have to have these 3 overcomes done by. And again, this is just to stall out the timer. You're pretty sure if you wait till the end of red, this is going to happen anyway.
I mean, again, I think we should leave.
Okay.
Quite a ways before that we have to worry about that.
So, Rizik, who are you passing to?
I think I'm going past to enemies because I don't think we want to give Izzy full control of turn order.
Izzy might still get full control of turn order because there's 2 enemies and 1 me left.
Yeah, but I'll pass to enemies first.
Yeah. Which ones do you want? Fish and mole men, or do you want the husky beasts, or do you want the lizard men?
Let's go with the hulking beasts first.
Hulking beasts. Hulking beasts very pissed off. I'm actually trying to remember if anybody attacked them. I think
I did.
Yeah, Kakan did.
Yeah.
Kakan, you have the unhurt one wandering over to you, and again, going to try to reach down towards where your feet are, and instead he's going to swing an uppercut, completely miss, but the follow-up wind gust is going to just kind of knock you back several feet and slam you into a wall.
Okay.
For 2 damage. For 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Because, I roll like shit on the lieutenants. The other one is going to attack Hotaru.
Okay.
I'm not going to be cruel and have them attack your minions, because they don't do that. Also 2 damage to you, Hotaru.
Okay.
It makes sense for that guy to roll like ass.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's super weak at this point.
Yes. Now it's for all the fire creatures. And they're going to hit everyone running around the room. No allies, no cares.
Only fires.
Only fire. In fact, the hybrid creature is actually trying to
the peak of Fire Nation.
Is trying to get to the back end of his cage. So let's see. Kakan, another 2 damage. Hotaru, 4 damage.
Alright.
Well, this hulking beast is gone.
Yay.
He saves... Let's see about these guys. These mole men do not want to go away. One of them downgrades, the rest save. And they're ignoring the fish things because they haven't left their pens yet. Next up, I will pass to Minghua.
Wait, Earth and Water still haven't gone yet, but okay. How does moving between zones work for this one?
Well, you bound across and then you make an overcome just to transition. Actually, no, there is no reason to make an overcome. You can just say, I want to be in Zone 2, and that's your turn.
Can I make an overcome to make it to Zone 3?
No, that's going to take another turn.
Okay.
Because timing is important for this environment.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Fuck.
I know, you really want to punch Taran in his stupid face.
I actually don't.
Yeah, again, you kind of made the least wanna-killable version of Terran in this game, Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the journal and go bounding into Zone 2. However the turn continues to flip, I would like to continue on to Zone 3 ASAP or hand the journal off to someone else to do so.
Okay. Okay. And you've got the journal now?
I have the journal.
Controlled by all players. You guys can move the journal freely.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay. Alright, and with that it is now the fishmen's turn. And the mole creatures. These fishmen are going to wander out, like, spit at you, Minghua, blah, 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 which does absolutely nothing. And, then start climbing on the walls. Again. Giving...
Time for drool?
Yep, everybody in Zone 2 is once again taking a global -2.
Does that mean the enemies do too?
Some of the enemies do, not all of them.
Sorry, repeat, Izzy?
Some of the enemies are also getting this penalty. Not all.
Mm-hmm.
And now...
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't know why that just happened. Damn it.
He's still too wide.
There we go. Okay. So, now the fun thing. Minghua, the mole men are going to look at you and scamper over in your direction.
I was afraid of this.
They're looking at you. They're looking at you and they're starting to chitter. But then their eyes are not focusing on you. Like they're licking their lips and they're looking at the book.
Are they going to try to fucking eat it, those assholes?
Yes.
Can I do anything about this?
Do you have a reaction to defend the book?
Can I hit the deck of the books and like on the behalf?
I will allow that, but that will chew up your reaction.
Yeah, I come up with that.
Okay.
My reaction's still spent from helping Nara.
I'm just going to add up their total damage. They don't have gigantic dice. If you can defend it all, the book does not take damage. You got it exactly. You got it exactly.
Izzy, we're gonna say.
I know this shit's weird and just belly flop curl around the thing. No, fuck you.
Yeah, so now you just have like these weird rat things like popping out of holes underneath you like whack-a-mole, and they're like, doing that thing cats do. They're like making biscuits on your fur, trying to get to the book, and then you're realizing, this doesn't hurt. And then you're like, ow, 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 those are claws. All right.
Rude.
Very rude. All right. Next green. Who's gonna go next?
Yeah,
I guess that's your call, Izzy.
That is completely my call. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to Taran right now. Terran's not sitting happy at all. He's going to reach over and attack you, Yira. He's going to, like, fly down, punch his arm into the ground, and extract it, and his hand is just going to be like this curved talon made of earth, and he's going to rush forward and try to, slash at you with this.
Okay.
It looks like it's also hurting him. A little bit.
Interesting.
What is he at? Yeah, he's still at that.
He is not max. That was my goal.
He is not max, but this is not the ability that uses that.
Mm-hmm.
Max plus mid.
A rude number.
You are taking 13 damage, and he is hindering himself equal to -1, but he has that -3 on him already, so it's 10 damage to you, and he's giving himself an additional -1 for his next attack.
10. I feel like I just take the 10.
Your choice.
You may do that.
Is it a big hit? Yes, but I don't think the environment is going to nail me for 14 damage.
Very fair.
Seems unlikely.
Hopefully not.
Okay, now since this is the top of a new turn order, I am going to pass immediately to Yira. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to discuss your tactics for the round, which is something I said I was going to do and forgot about for all of the previous rounds of Green. So, discuss what you guys want to do this round. I will give you 60 seconds. I'm going to go pee in the meantime. When I come back... Is there a question?
Izzy, one question before you pee. Do we have to roll overcomes to get, say, the Spy Master out too?
It will take his turn.
Okay, but he just auto gets himself out.
You guys just auto get out right now from one zone to the next. There is nothing hindering you presently. That may not always be the case. But it
takes your whole turn.
As of right now, it takes your whole turn. Yes.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay.
I would like to propose everyone in Zone 1 does the overcomes to buy us time, and then we fucking book.
I think I need to heal is the only problem.
I'm fine doing the overcome.
Yeah.
Doing
The only reason I didn't dive is I was worried what the minor twist would be currently.
Yeah, that last minor twist wasn't that minor.
Mm-hmm.
I would have. I thought it was. I thought it'd be actually minor. Did not.
I mean,
feel that way.
you could always have Yira heal and Hitu attempt one of the overcomes.
That's true. I think that is actually probably what I'll do then, is Yira heal / Vegetarian, destroy some containment probes.
I mean,
I'm not sure
again,
if they're valid targets, but...
all
Can
I'm
always
focused
try.
on right now is get us time to get out of here, because this doesn't feel like a beneficially winnable fight. This feels like a puzzle fight, where the goal is escape with the journey.
So I think in room 2 here, if we're gonna take one more turn, I think you got to get out of here, Lore.
Oh yeah, no, my top priority is flee.
Like I think we need to pass to you as soon as possible, and you need to leave.
Yep.
Okay. We were discussing potentially crazy ideas. Well, no, we're discussing not crazy ideas, potentially crazy ideas. What if we let Terran know that, like, Ocelot and Crash are traitors who are killing the Fire Nation right now?
Seems like it could be. It seems like a waste of time. Seems like he's been mind whammied hard enough that it won't matter.
I'm with Laura. I think he's in basically.
I doubt it would work, but
The way you deal with Terran is with a good old-fashioned anime speech. I'm not even joking. Like, literally, got to make an anime appeal to him.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not wrong, but also...
This is the reason why I'm thinking maybe try and shout at him on my turn when I'm healing.
Oh, while you're already healing, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do whatever you
expect any
want, as
effect.
long as it doesn't burn an action there.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect to have any actual effect, actions would have to be burned, and
So
I
what-
think
what-
they're better...
And I think Ziggy, I think you should go before me, and depending on how much left, I can seal another tube or help you clean up.
Mm-hmm. Because I think the big thing is everyone from Zone 1, I think, is going to have to spend their action moving next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this current turn, I do think it's worth buying ourselves the extra time, because it feels like things will get trickier to move in yellow. I don't want to have to worry about fleeing while in red.
Yeah.
If possible. So this is worth spending big remaining bonuses on.
Yup.
All right, I am back. Do you guys have a plan?
Very
Yep.
plan.
Okay.
But yes, I obviously want the turn right after you, Yura.
Sure. So Yura is in the middle of fighting, just like, Terran, I know I taught you better than to use a technique that hurts yourself.
The Avatar
Right.
must bring balance to the Fire Nation.
And Terran, the man who brought you here, Crash, and Azulon aren't bringing balance. They're traitors to the Fire Nation. Yura is actually going to be hitting fire. Are the continued probes valid targets?
I mean, they don't have an HP bar. They're just kind of there. But if you want to shoot fire at them, you can.
Sure, they will shoot fire at them just to make sure that Yura's like, okay, no, that's not going to help. And just to say, and you wouldn't be the first soldier that I've had to fight while you're doing something foolish. This would be so much easier if you were drunk.
The Avatar must bring balance to the Fire Nation.
Yeah, that's working about as well as I thought it was.
Yep.
That's a terrible roll. Rerolling.
Slightly better roll.
Slightly better roll.
Okay.
Well, sure. I will heal 6, deal 3 to Terran.
Okay, he takes 3.
In 3 to the probes in a meaningless way. Meanwhile, Spy Master Hitu is going, alright. He's seen things vaguely like this before. He's going to do an overcome to buy us time.
Okay, sure. Roll his d6. Would you like him to succeed or fail?
Okay, well, how about the
We
minor
do not
twist?
want a major twist.
Yeah, we don't want a major twist. He's not very helpful right now, unfortunately.
Okay. Failure is a thing.
Yep.
Who are you passing to?
Pass to Minghua.
Minghua, you're up.
To Zone 3 with the book we go. Which probably sets off another failsafe.
Yeah. So Minghua, as you come in here, you're noticing that part of the shaft is rattling, and a large, flat piece of sheet metal is just kind of crashing down on top of you.
Okay.
As you look up, let's see. It is going to be 3 damage to you unless you try to defend it.
Oh no, 1 damage.
As you make me an awareness check, please.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Oh no. Are we all trapped in here with him?
Success with a minor twist.
Success with a minor twist. Okay. You're still in green at this point, which is good.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm in yellow. Okay. I didn't roll wrong.
Yeah. So as you look up the shaft, you can see the entrance way at the top. However, like midway through the shaft, you see what looks like another room.
Fuck me.
What?
It looks like there is another room, Zone 5, halfway up the shaft, kind of just like embedded in there. That sheet metal was blocking the entrance to. You can't see what's in there presently, but because of your twist,
Not friend. Not friend.
maybe not. Who are you passing to, Minghua?
Uh,
I say give it to Ziggy, just so we can try to wipe
Or
out.
do we want to try and control initiative, or do we want to whip them out?
yeah, I'm leaning heavily towards control initiative right now. I'm gonna pass it to the remaining hulking beast.
I think the remaining hulking beast is just in a fight with Ziggy at this point. I think it's the only thing he's hit.
Yeah.
Ziggy, I'll give you the option. If you want, you can have Commander Sung jump in the way of this punch.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Ziggy, I need you to roll his D6 defense.
Uh,
And remember, he counts as a minion.
right. Okay, so just a flat d6.
Just a flat D6. If he fails, he's unconscious. A 3. Let's see if this D10 can beat it.
Gotta guess yes.
Yep. Commander Sung, unconscious.
Yeah.
If he is double tapped, he dead. And you guys are in the room of the non-discriminant attack everything beasts, unless you wipe them out. Okay. Hulking Beast will pass to Rizzik.
Okay. Going to try one of those overcomes to mess with the to
Give you
delay
guys,
thing.
sure, to give you guys extra time.
Remember, guys, we do have collections.
Yeah, if I need one, I'll use one. So let's fuck with those fail-safes. 9.
Also, this is where to spend boost bonuses if you have them, but
9 works. You have 1 success. You've managed to open up a panel and you see a bunch of gears turning, a few little wild sparks. You need more, but you've gotten the first one down.
Okay.
Who are you
Izzy,
passing? Yes.
add 1 more damage to Terra, and I forgot the sword's bonus.
Sure. Rizzik, who are you passing to?
I think I'll pass to enemy group to lessen Izzy's control of things.
So, are the water and earth monsters or the fire creatures?
Let's go with water and
No,
earth.
do fire, because they hit everything.
Fire.
Okay. I know why Wex wants this.
Yeah.
Well, no, but they also could take out some of the other enemies.
That's true.
Yeah, but
That is the reasoning you're giving us, that I believe.
That actually was the actual reason.
Sure it was.
It was.
Sure it was. Alright, let's see. How many enemies do we got? 3 of you and 1 hulking beast, and I'll say 1 mole creature. Okay, let's see. Hotaru,
Yeah.
you have 7 damage incoming. Ziggy, you have 6. Yuki has to save against a 1. So, as long as you don't roll a 1, she's fine, but she will downgrade to a D6.
Alright, should I roll for her?
Roll for her. See if you also leave her. Okay, she is a D6 now.
Okay, I don't think I've got my I still haven't come back around, so I don't think I have my reaction.
Nope.
Alright.
Hulking Beast saves. Little Mole Creature saves. Commander Sung very dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep,
We
that
expect
checks out.
Yeah, no, one of these creatures is on him and literally just tearing into him.
I mean, don't they have to double tap, so isn't he just unconscious for now?
He was unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the double tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you see this hybrid beast, its ears are twitching in its cell as it's listening to something being torn into, and it's just kind of like creeping closer to the back of its cell. It has no eyes.
I don't understand this thing.
With that, I'm now going to pass it to... I'll say Nara. Hey, Kenzie, you there? Three, two, one. Okay, she's there.
Hello.
Hey, Kenzie.
It takes me a fucking minute to unmute my phone, okay?
I know, that's why I gave you a countdown. Alright, so you are in Zone 1. There is Taryn as a target, or you can help try to, stabilize the timer. Or you
Stabilize the timer.
Stabilize the timer. Okay, how are you trying to help with this?
How far away is Mingwa at this point?
Mingwa has left the building.
So Mingwa's left, and how far away am I from the pedestal that the book was on?
I mean, you can get there this turn.
We're in the same zone.
You're in the same zone as it, yes.
Okay. Can I see where the ticking is happening, or like the countdown is?
Yeah, you can see like it's like one of those wooden calendars that's just kind of like cycling, and it's like tick 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 tick, and it's going.
Can my spirit energy like interact with this in any way to like slow it down?
Sure. Yeah.
I also recommend telling Izzy to spend a banked bonus if you have any.
Do I have any?
I will check your sheet. According to your sheet, you have several. You have a +4 and 4 +3s.
Sure. Fuck it. I'll use a +3 on this.
Okay. So you're gonna shoot you're just trying to like slow it down by pouring some of your energy into it?
Yes.
All right, I will say that is spirit of loyalty and creativity.
I'll take it.
And what's your current HP is at 28, which is still green for you.
I'm in red.
What?
Okay, so Kenzie, you just rolled a 4 plus the 3, which is a 7. Would you like... Well, no, you're just taking a minor twist. So you guys have
a...
Kenzie, if you use a collection...
I think I would like to use a collection on that.
Okay, you turn that into a 12, 8, so that's a complete success.
Hell yeah.
So, alright, that's 2 successes for this timer countdown. Kenzie, who would you like to pass it to? You have enemy minions, Hotaru, Kakan, or the environment?
Enemies, I guess?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe Hotaru, like, if we give it to Hotaru, then Izzy gets both slots at the end, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Alright, so, minion enemies then. First off, these unsettling earth creatures are going to burrow. Pop. Right next to Mingwa.
God damn it.
Not surprised.
And fishy fish creatures. Going to start climbing on the ceiling again. And again, give a perpetual... Wow. -2 to everybody in this room.
Sorry if I accidentally caused a thing when I sat back down.
Nope, you're good.
Sorry, does that mean I have a -2?
Nope, it's only the fish. So
I'm gonna hit one.
Right, fish. Earth. Sorry, my cat is being an absolute.
I'm gonna hit one with a lava shot.
Okay. Hurt one or an unhurt one?
9. Or I guess this uses that hinder. Wait, so I have 1. I think this is a 6 then. So I had 1 from before, and this is a 2.
Okay, so which was your target?
The persistence only if I move, right?
Yeah. So a hurt one or an unhurt one?
This is an 8. It'll be an 8. I'll shoot it at a hurt one. I want to take them out.
Okay, you have killed off one of these dudes.
Good.
Back into its cage. Nope. There's a dead fish minion, or a unconscious fish minion thing on the ground. Okay. Hotaru, who I guess I'm gonna pass to you then.
To me?
Yep.
I just try to wipe the room.
You may attempt.
I don't know. I think I should just try to wipe the room, guys.
Yeah, go for it. Sure.
And I'm just gonna. I mean, if I'm allowed to attack them too, I'm gonna try to melt the containment probes a little bit as well with this.
I mean, you can melt them slightly; they will still function.
Fine.
Multiple targets. Is there anything you are not targeting?
I mean, not our allies, not the hybrid beast.
Okay.
Because I need to see if this works against the fire creatures.
Mm-hmm. Roll it.
Okay. Pretty good, actually. It's going to be an 8 to everything.
All right. Let's see if Hulking Beast finally downgrades. Okay, you've wiped off the last of the fish guys. They can't save.
Yay.
So I'm just gonna like swarm of fish in. Lava. The fire creatures are in fact seem to be getting a little bit of a boost from the heat.
So they don't take damage at all?
They don't take damage from this.
Okay, so Kakan and I can't hurt these.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the benders...
Earth.
Yeah, you could try to smack it with earth. These were the problems for everybody in this room that half the party would have a lot of issue with.
I have an agility-based attack now, thank you very much.
There you go. Hotaru, who are you passing to? Your option is Kakan or the environment.
Environment.
Actually, can I have one thing happen first? I'm gonna yell at Yuki to grab Sung's body and go help Minghua.
Oh, you're gonna shout that to her?
Yeah.
Cool. I believe that's the first time any of you have shouted while you're in that room.
What?
Oh no.
So yeah, the hybrid beast is going to like cock its head, its ear like flicking in your direction. Then it's going to turn and like stomp its arms closer to the cage and just like look out. And you can see there's no eyes in this skull. It's just these two ears that are pointed up, and it's just going to be like this rasping cough that's coming out of its mouth.
I hate it.
And so you're telling Yuki to grab Sung's body and get him out?
Yeah, and go help Minghua at the same time.
Alright, since she's taking a body, roll me the d6.
Okay. 1.
Okay, success or failure with a major twist.
I mean, if she can't grab the body, I just want her to go.
I mean, she can get the body. She just is going to, like, get over to the door, but she will still be in Area 2 until next turn. If you want her to get into Zone 3, she has to leave the body. Up to you.
Take it with.
Okay.
And just sit at the edge of the zone.
She's right there. Okay.
I guess we need control, right, guys?
Yeah.
Environment.
Okay. Environment goes. Environment. All the probes are going to start charging up again. And they are going to zap. Let's see. Well, Kakan and Hotaru, you guys are the only ones there. And from the looks of it, Kakan is slightly closer to the center one. So Kakan, your primary, Hotaru, your secondary. In the other room, it's Taran and Yira. So,
All right.
okay.
How much damage? Oh, Nara and Rizik are still there, but never mind. Yeah.
Nope, it's only 2. Wow, the environment just keeps rolling terribly. So, Taryn and Kakan, 3 lightning damage. Yira and Hotaru, 2 damage. And
Did the rest of us take anything?
nope, it's just 2 targets while you guys are in green.
I'm going to try to make a con take nothing.
You can do that.
Kakan, you take nothing. Do you want to leave this scene or do you want to stay here?
I mean, if there's nobody else here,
I mean, I'm here.
all right, then
Or do you want? But I can toss you into another scene.
Yeah, you can.
no, you. Yeah, I'd rather stay behind for you to go first.
Okay, then yeah, I will not move you.
Okay, Hotaru, Yira, and Taryn all get a -1.
Yep.
In addition. Taryn is just loading up on those -1s. Oh, son of a bitch. I can never... There we go. Okay. And let's see. A little bit more scampering is going to come. So you have a few more fish things popping up in here. 6 more fish things. And 2 more mole things. That is the environment's turn. Lastly, Kakan.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have a way of pushing Hotaru out or no?
Hotaru has an ability which says can move somebody. So
Okay,
unless you
gotcha.
have that.
Nope. Then I'm just gonna nuke everything that's not the hybrid beast again.
Okay.
Are the containment probes weakening at all? The containment probes, are they like weakening in any way?
Not really.
Darn.
All right. So everybody takes 4.
Everybody takes 4. All right, let's see. Will the beast... Hulking beast downgrades!
Hooray!
Okay, one of the new rat things that just showed up is taking it and... Oh, God. You just killed all the fish things.
Yay.
There are so many dead fish things now. Like, it's just a pile of smelly fish. And you used nuclear again?
Yep.
You boosted the
I know, but
lizard men
it's
by
fine.
1. Yep.
Fine.
Okay. So, as we now approach yellow, as a reminder, if the environment goes this turn and you guys don't get that last overcome, you immediately jump to red.
Okay, so maybe we should pass to overcome first.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like we still want Zone 1 to all leave Zone 1.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I want that extra time more than anything else.
Well, then who's gonna do the thing?
I'll try to overcome.
Well, we have to trade it to someone else first.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the overcome action has to be done in Zone 1. You guys are in Zone 2.
Oh right.
Also, as the
Okay,
top of the...
I can just do the overcome.
Also, as a trigger, because you guys hit yellow before you discuss, just to put this out there for you guys, that hybrid beast, as it's making that coughing sound, you hear, like, it open its mouth, and then from deep, like this low growling, but almost similar voice, Hotaru, is that you?
Oh no.
What? Sorry, what?
Hotaru, is that you?
Do we recognize that voice?
Is that Taryn's voice?
That's Taryn's voice.
Of course it is.
Is this... What the...
Taryn is always a clone.
Did you do Taryn being clones also, Izzy?
If you look at all these lizard people, they bear a striking resemblance to Taryn.
Like Izzy. There's motif, and then there's just being ridiculous.
And Izzy always chooses both.
Wait, lizard people? You mean the unsettling? Wait, which lizard?
All of the hybrid creatures are Terran clones.
They're
Because
all
apparently...
Yes. See where he says they bear a resemblance.
They bear a small resemblance.
Is any of these actually Terran then?
One of them just called you out by name.
Oh, is the hybrid beast the real Terran? I don't know.
Tell Terry we're escaping to come with us.
Thing has been cowardly the whole time, hasn't it?
Hmm?
Oh, it has been cowardly this whole time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Blind, a lot of sounds of fighting going on.
Oh, just process it. Say something only I would know, Terran.
You got really angry at that mountain and cracked it.
Fuck. Alright, guys, we gotta save Terran.
And that was the original plan. So, yeah. All right.
Alright. Who are you passing to, Ziggy?
Well, we already said Rizik because he's going to try the overcome.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Rizik, you're up.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
Time to
Some
flip
time.
And your bonuses.
I don't want to spend a +3. And that's all I have at the moment.
I'd say just be ready to use a,
I will use a collection if need be.
yeah.
Okay. That is a success with a minor twist.
What is a minor twist roughly again?
Well, last time it made these electric pylons.
Yeah, which have been doing like 2 damage at the beginning of the rounds.
No, one of them almost did 8 damage to Nara.
Oh, almost, yes.
I'll use a collection and just have a 10.
Okay, that's fair. You have succeeded in like slowing this clock's counter down. It will not trigger until you guys get into red. You've effectively stalled the timer until it gets into red, at which point you guys have a very different timer to deal with. But you are no longer an immediate threat of self-destructing. You have several spaces to go. So good job. Who are you passing to, Rizik?
Let's throw it back to Kakan.
All right, Kakan, your go.
All right, yeah. I'm going to... is the cage door open for the beast or no?
That's the only one that did not open.
All right. I'm going to use nuclear to try and melt the bars.
All right, roll me an overcome.
Okay.
That is a
5.
5. That is a success.
I'm going to use a collection on that.
Okay. So you... warning, if you bring it up to a collection, it's still a 7, which is the same threshold.
Oh. Okay, sure. Then yeah, I'll just leave it as is then.
Okay, so you get a success. You will need one more success to fully break through these bars, and the minor twist that triggers when in yellow. Oh, I forgot I put this one in here. As you're heating up the cell door, a couple of runes surrounding the cage with the hybrid beast begin to light up. And roll the environmental dice. 10 and 2 8s. Okay, interesting. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 5 for these particular runes, which will be popping up later on. They do weird things depending on what the values of the dice are. Right now, Kakan, you are just taking a -2 hinder, as these things are trying to nullify the heat, so like they can't quite, it can suppress the area a little bit.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Who would you like to pass to, Kakan?
I want to get away from the walls.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
So I think I have to overcome to get up the shaft.
Yeah, you will.
I know principle of the sidekick is mechanically for succeeding at things after other failed, but on the idea that I am the animal companion and Zoidberg away / succeeding at something unpredictable is something that animal companions are good at, would you let me call it?
I will allow it.
This does feel like a very sidekicky thing to do.
Yeah, everybody else is in there fighting for their life. You are running away with a book.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's an inherent absurdity here.
Alright, so you are starting to scale up. Roll me your overcome, please.
So it will be next. I burned +3 on this.
Sure.
11.
11. Okay, so you get, like, 3/4 of the way up. I'm going to say this puts you squarely in Zone 5. There's more shaft to go.
There's always more shaft.
There's always more shaft. If you want to go into Zone 4. So, Minghua.
What do I see?
You look at the layout of this room. There's a lot of panels, a lot of monitors, a lot of glass walls, and a couple of, like, chutes. But what strikes you is the layout. The monitors, the positioning of different devices, a chamber in the far corner of the room. You've seen this before.
The missing memory.
Partly that. Oh, which reminds me. Part of it is memory that you remember. Oddly enough. And we'll get to what that means in a little bit. But you are going to be gaining a new power now as some of these memories start to resurface. You don't remember exactly how it correlates to you. But you do remember something similar to this. You also remember seeing this in a vision when you guys were in the Foggy Bottom Swamp.
Okay.
During your shared memories.
Firebender / Hotaru.
Yeah, as you look around, this looks like a very close replica, if not the same lab, that you saw Sakam and Kresh in when they killed Rizik's dad and when they used Hotaru to destroy Roku's island.
Great.
And actually there are several tremor graphs, like with needles running crazy. You are unfortunately the wrong person to know who this is. But I am going to say, because you have started getting some memories back, you have this fun new power that I'm going to give you.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
There will be more with that as more memories come, but for now, that's what you're getting.
Yeah, is the place empty, or is someone here?
There are sirens blaring in here, and as of right now, it's empty, but it looks like a door is kind of sliding opened in the far corner, and you hear the sound of footsteps coming towards you.
Footsteps?
Oh.
Yes, footsteps. And you just hear, marching sound. Who would you like to pass to, Minghua?
Oh boy, let me scroll over to the tracker. Yeah, Now let's pass to the hulking beast again.
Hulking Beast? Hulking Beast. Hulking Beast will smash Kakan! Oh, jeez. This thing is wrecking you, sir. 5 damage.
Nope.
All right.
I
Nope.
said no.
Alright. Roll.
Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage to you, sir. And
That's fine.
are you going to shoot Kakan elsewhere?
I mean, unless you want to be, I think you still need to be here because we still need to get Terran out of here.
All right.
Alright.
We
Alright.
gotta get rid of these fire lizards.
Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to pass to Hotaru. Also, since it's the beginning of your turn, I'm going to say Yuki and Sung get out.
Okay, yep.
They're just now surrounded by mole people.
Oh, great. Fuck. I do not want that. Can I tell her to wait?
I mean, yeah, they'll wait.
I do not want her to be attacked by mole people, Izzy.
Okay.
We're not going to kill a second NPC here.
He might.
I might.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I can't kill the... I can't deal with those fire creatures, guys.
You can't use Earth on them?
Not as an AoE.
So don't.
Yeah,
This is not a fight where we put everything down. This is a fight where we flee and live with stuff.
Yeah, like hinder them and run, or just run and tell Terran to follow?
Terran is still caged. He needs one more overcome to get out.
Actually, the mass hinder is not a bad idea. Let's go with that.
Sure.
And I will just I'm gonna use their heat against them and kind of melt the ground a little bit.
Stonewall him. Got it. I like it.
That's not bad. That's a -2 to everything.
Okay. That actually brings them down to base. And this thing, Hulking Beast is at a -2.
Yep.
Who are you passing to?
I think I got to give it back to them again, guys.
Yep.
Let's give it back. Let's give it back. Let's give it to the moles.
I think has Terran gone yet, or should we honestly? Right now, Izzy's just controlling initiative. It might be better for some of us to get out, but fair enough.
I mean, Hotaru did just say moles and fish, so there are no fish. These moles are going to come out.
Only mole.
I mean, they're hindered too.
They are, and they're going to burrow. Okay, they give a +1 boost to any enemies that are going to be... No, wait, I take that back. 0. They don't do anything.
Good.
These moles are going to start climbing the shaft.
I figured, but
Exactly as expected.
I can't deal with those ones right now.
Let's see how they do. Ooh, okay. So yeah, you see them starting to claw up, meanwhile you can hear them slowly crawling up their claws on the side of the shaft. It doesn't sound like they're getting a lot of purchase, and it sounds like one of them is getting tangled in the chain of the lift. They're bad. They failed.
Good.
Here I thought happy Izzy noise meant they were still an ass.
No, the highest one rolled a 3, and they can't take major twists. Pass to Yura.
Please leave that room.
All right. It sounds like it is time to vacate Zone 1.
Okay, you can vacate Zone 1, and that's your turn.
Rizik, Noah, you're following. looking at Rizik and Nara for confirmation.
Yep. I'll go after Nara.
I'm assuming you're having the Spy Master go as well?
Yeah, no, Yura and the Spy Master are both moving to Zone 2.
Okay, who are you passing to?
You
You have Nara, Terran, and the environment, or the
I
following
feel
things.
the answer is no, so Nara gets out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenzie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, are you going to exit, or do you want to punch Terran in his stupid face one last time?
I'm going to exit. I feel like punching him at this point in time is just sad.
Okay. You do that. You can just exit.
I would like to do that.
Alright.
I'm glad this wasn't Nara decides to kick Terran in the dick with her action.
Who are you passing to? Oh, who did we lose?
She's gone.
She's gone.
She's back!
Wrong button. I'm back.
Okay. Terran, environment, or the fire creatures?
Terran.
Okay. Terran is going to swoop around and only see one target. Hey, Rizik.
Yeah.
He is going to hit you. Again, like swooping down, talons into the ground, like upturning a bunch of earth. And as he gets closer and closer, he's just going to fling shards of earth followed up by a gout of flame at you.
Well, I'm using my persistent hinder on him.
I'm aware.
And he has some hinders already.
He does. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to ask this of you, Rizik, because this is really only relevant to you. Do you want this attack to be on the damage that he is about to deal you, or do you want it to be on the defend action he is going to be getting from this attack?
I want the hinder on the damage, not the defend. I do not care if he defends himself.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm not punching him back.
That's probably a good... Well, shit.
What?
I am never going to roll a 7, 8, and 11 ever again. So the good news is he had a -5 on him, which means the damage to you is only 3. Because this still uses his mid die.
You know, let's see if I can block that entirely.
Okay. You block it entirely.
That's a +3 hinder boost I'm giving myself then?
Correct. Grab yourself a boost. He has used up all of these except for the persistent -2 you gave him at the beginning. And he has... Defend yourself with min die 7. So he has a defense of 7 up right now.
Fine.
Alright, with that, I'm going to say the fire lizards go just to make my life easier. Okay, yeah, you're all still at that level. So I'm just going to say, everybody in Area 2, kindly take 4 damage after bonuses.
Of what type?
Fire.
Oh, hey, I get healed.
Yep.
Zone 2, you said?
Zone 2, yep. The beast, the hulking beast downgrades because he has a penalty on him. Okay.
I think I just need to use my action to hit the deck. Are you alright with that, Khan?
Yeah.
Is that status die?
That is status. Well, no, it's hit the deck. How are you describing it?
Lava shields.
Alright, roll lava. Also, Yura, can you kindly roll me the Spy Master's D6, please?
Can do versus how much damage?
I said 6, right, guys? Did I say 5 or 6?
Alright. Let's see. What do I want for...
I think I said 6. Roll it.
Actually, is there any way that I can keep him alive for this? Otherwise, he's just dying.
I mean, he doesn't die. He falls unconscious.
Is Izzy, can I spend one of my background bonuses for Yira realizing the way the Spy Master normally moves and intercepting the fire to give him a bonus to this roll?
Unfortunately, that's an action on your turn. You need a reaction right now.
I want to spend one of my bonuses on his defense roll.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'll allow that because sidekicks.
What? How much are the sidekicks taking?
Everybody's taking the same.
What for?
I spent 4 to be saved. I need to spend 4.
I'm gonna use my reaction to help Yuki.
She's... Oh, yep, she is still there. Roll it, please.
All right, she's fit. She's safe.
She's fine, yeah. I'm not even going to make you roll her d6. Okay.
We're gonna be heading out that way in a minute, right?
Yeah.
I'll. The creature. Can I see the mole creatures? Have they climbed yet?
They're clawing at the base, trying to get purchased, but no, it's kind of like a broken down shaft. You can't really see much. And don't forget, your hybrid beast still needs 1 overcome to get him out.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, it's not your guys' turn yet. It's now the environment's turn.
Guys, I'm really low health, just so you know.
I am not the person who can help defend anyone, but I want to get you out of there.
Oh, actually, yeah, this is totally happening because someone has appeared in Zone 5.
Oh, no.
Let's roll the environmental dice and see how many problems show up.
Meanwhile, you need to smash everything.
I don't have AoE.
So, Ming-Hua, you hear footsteps.
Oh, great.
You remember these things.
Yep.
Oh, no. Those guys.
Oh, come on.
They're halfway up the shaft, and they don't fly.
In before Zone 6.
They're in Zone 5, not Zone 6. Alright, next round. Whoops.
Is there a way to fling myself through zones faster?
I can fling people through zones faster, but it's really selective.
Yep. Also, I'm going to throw the hybrid beast and these things on the tracker as well.
I'm pretty sure I also have to be in your zone.
Yeah, you do.
All right. I'm going to start off by passing it to Rizik.
Run.
Okay. I'm just going to move over to next zone. I don't suppose there's any way to do something as well. I can just move zones, correct?
Move zones, and that's it.
Okay, I moved to zone 2.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say we could do like overcomes to move multiple zones?
No, you can make overcomes if there was a... You guys have not gotten deep enough in the tracker or rolled enough things to make it so like there are things falling in front of doors that require you to make overcomes to get out.
Okay. So
also,
at the moment it just takes turn, and I spend my turn doing that.
Yep. Also, Taran is going to use a reaction. Going to defend himself for an additional 1.
Thanks, Taran.
Good job, Taran.
And freely change zones. As his reaction.
Oh, that Taran.
That Taran, yes.
There's a lot of them running around. It's hard to keep track.
Jerk, did you remember the persistent -2 hinder on his defend action?
Oh, right, okay. Thank you. He does not get any additional bonus. He just moves zones for free. Stupid -2 persistent, my god. Alright.
That's my job.
I know. Who are you passing to, Rizik?
I'll pass to Hotaru because she has low health and probably should start making a way out of here.
Hotaru, you're up.
Do you want me just to leave?
I mean, I want to make sure you don't die.
Okay, then I need to just go. You guys good here?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess me and Yuki are just swapping zones.
Okay, you're dragging your dead brother's corpse with you?
Yep.
Okay. Burned and mangled, his insides have kind of been torn out by the lizard men. Very Velociraptor Jurassic Park style.
I guess that's all I can do right now.
Alright, who are you passing to?
We gotta get Terran. Who wants to free Terran?
I'm still going for it. If you want to do it, then that's fine too.
I'm gone already.
All right.
I guess, Kakan, let's get Terran out.
All right.
Alright, Kakan, what you got?
Con, you're also low
Yeah,
health.
I'm gonna keep trying to open the doors. Or
Okay.
the bars, rather.
Alright, roll me an overcome.
Oh boy. Oh, that's pretty good.
7. Success, but with a minor twist.
Oh. You know what? Now, I think. Can I? Let's see. Do I use a collection now? That seems like a good idea.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do that.
If it's an 8, it's a complete success.
That I'm gonna do.
Okay, then you succeed, and you have broken out Hybrid Beast Terran.
Wonderful.
As you look into it, like outside of his ears, you can tell he has no sight.
Can I like try and lift him up? Like, can I try and carry him?
He's like 1.5 times your size. He's like the size of a horse compared to you.
I see. I'm just going to be, I guess. Come, Terran. We're leaving. Follow my voice.
Okay, I'll follow your voice. He sprints.
You have the baby sling. Put him in the baby sling.
He's the size of a horse.
You can ride him.
+1.
You could in fact ride him.
Ride him out of there on the
I'm
baby
not,
sling.
I'm not riding a blind horse. Are you kidding me?
You're the eyes for the
horse.
He's going to charge. He's going to follow your voice for now. Who are you passing to, Kakan?
Can I pass it to Terran? Horse Terran?
Sure. Sure. What are you telling him to do?
I'm telling him, let's see. It's my left. So, telling him to turn left and, yeah, well, we'll start from there and turn left and charge forward.
He's going to reach out with his mouth, try grabbing you, and throwing you on his back.
Fine, sure.
Accepted.
And then he is going to rush forward. Let's see.
I said left and then forward, left and then forward.
Left and then forward, left and then
His
forward.
left. His left.
You assume Terran knows his left.
I assume he knows his left,
Use
yes.
your knees to steer him.
Fine, yes, sure.
I'm telling you, reins. Gotta get some reins.
Need a saddle and stirrups.
Okay, so he's just
At
going to
first I
run.
thought Kenzie said you need brains, and I'm just like, yeah, that checks.
He's
No,
just.
brains for Terran also useful.
Alright, you know what? I'm just going to roll and overcome right now to see if he gets the two of you out.
Great.
He rolled a 7, which means, yeah, he's getting the two of you into Zone 3.
Fantastic. All right.
Just like charging forward. It's getting very cramped now that Terran is in this shaft with you guys,
Yeah.
along with the mole people.
Can we all ride Terran?
I don't think he's big enough.
Not all of you.
Like Nara at most.
No, I'm gonna say like 2.5 of you. So 2 of you and Nara could probably get on him.
This is getting very silly very quickly.
With that being
Yeah.
Why
said,
am I a half? I'm a big girl. I'm a spirit now. I'm a
You're still like 3 feet tall.
no fair.
okay. Who are you passing to, Kakan?
No, it was Terran that was going, so whoever Terran passes it to.
Okay, you're leaving it in my hands,
I
which
mean,
means fire-breathing creatures.
Hey, we're not.
Yay, more healing.
Everyone left in the room actually has health.
Yep. It's
Yep.
true.
Okay, so 6 damage to Rizik, Spymaster, Yira, Nara, and the last hulking beast, and I don't think he can save. Nope, he can't.
Well, I got my reaction back, so because I've had my
And
turn.
Do you?
Oh, it's only defend yourself. I was hoping someone else could defend Spy Master. Fuck it, I'm still defending Spy Master with lessons learned from the past.
I do not take any damage. Is 7 a +2 or a
Wait.
+3?
+2.
Oh wait, Izzy. Minions, if they pass and they're on a D4, do not die, correct?
Correct, but he's presently on a D6.
No, he got hit and passed when he was on a D6.
Oh, yep, that's correct. He's on a D4, so if you pass, he does...
I rolled a 1.
Collection.
I don't think you...
Yeah, you can collection these. It's a dice
No,
roll.
no. Whenever I roll a 1...
Okay, that doesn't count for sidekicks, and you know it.
Not that the second roll was actually good
No, the
enough.
second roll would have saved him.
So,
Would have saved him.
The second roll would have saved him.
So Spymaster is unconscious.
Collection.
I'd
It's just,
actually probably spend a collection because I suspect that will save me an overcome later to make him pass and remain alive.
Okay, if you want to burn a collection on this, I will allow it.
Sure, he too remains alive. And Ziggy shudders.
This is a totally different E2, so...
Ziggy saved Tara, and you guys can save he too.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you? Let's see. I'll pass to Nara.
Where am I?
You are in Zone 2. There are a bunch of unnatural fire-breathing lizard men. One mole creature trying to burrow away. Taryn, Rizik, Spymaster Hitu, and Yira in the same area as you.
I'm still trying to kill the lizard things.
Wait, didn't Taryn act this pass already?
No.
The horse Terran did, not fire Terran.
Yeah, the enemy Taryn used a reaction to switch zones. Because he has that as a reaction and defend.
So probably my options are to smack Evil Terran or flee some more, right?
Correct.
Flee is probably the better
Yeah,
call.
let's flee.
Yeah, I would like to flee and live, please.
Okay, you are fleeing and living. You are exiting into Zone 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, yeah, the shaft is at capacity right now. This is the same number of people in there that came down. Some of you need to start climbing, otherwise you guys are going to be... No one else can fit in there at this point.
I don't suppose Terran can climb up walls with his new horse monster body.
With an overcome from you, he can.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He's got hands.
Yes,
So-
he has claws. He has fork-clawed hands and feet. He just doesn't have eyes.
Great. Wonderful.
All right, Nara, who would you like to pass to? Your options are Yira, Minghua, Evil Terran, the Environment, Exosuits. These things are dead. Or the Mole
I
Men.
have not shown my preference for Minghua this game, so Minghua!
Minghua!
Ah!
You're still so special in my heart, Minghua. I haven't forgotten you, I swear.
That's fine. I don't feel like dealing with these robots. Goodbye.
Yeah, get out of there.
Oh no!
There's a chance this game is just going to become Minghua tries to save the day while all the rest of us die in a shaft.
I know, but this is worth doing. I'll burn a +2 on this.
Are you just exiting up the shaft?
I'm gonna collection that shit, so it's a total of 9.
Okay, up the shaft you go. You may put yourself into Zone 4 at the bottom of the page.
Will do, and the diary is immediately passed to the Spymaster.
The Grandmaster, I'm assuming you mean?
Yes, thank you. Words.
Yes, I know. Sagan, not he too. Put yourself up there. The robot things are going to try to follow you out. Who are you passing to?
Sorry, I'm focused on trying to... Ah! You put me back in the darkness!
You're good.
Hang on. I need to roll to the tracker again.
You're right here. Your options are...
You know what? I'll pass to the exosuits because they're just bloody useless right now.
Lord, roll me a d8, please.
Are they following him?
That's... If they pass, they won't. Oh, no!
I rolled a 5. What is this? Oh no.
That's a pass.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that one of the walkers walks off and falls down the shaft on top of everybody else, dealing you all damage.
I was afraid that might happen.
The rest, upon seeing this because it's a success with a minor twist, are going to stop because they can't climb. If you had rolled a 1 or a 2, all of them were going down the shaft.
Hold on. How much damage are they doing?
I have to roll first.
Okay, I'd like to make a request here. Because the way my powers work, can I just use an alternative version of Tectonic Shift to just throw this fucker out of the way as he's falling?
The shaft's at capacity. There's not really a place for you to throw him to.
Yeah, like, this is just a, like, elevator shaft. Like, it's metal on all sides. There's nowhere to go. You guys are underground. So, like, if you're going to kick this thing, you're bouncing it back up like a beach ball. Okay.
You're in the equivalent of a crowded elevator that you're trying to...
So, congratulations, everybody. You have each taken 1 damage.
Hooray!
Sorry, not sorry.
Alright.
How many minions does this do, Lizzie?
Only 1 fell because you got a minor twist.
Alright, that's no big deal.
I'm not being a dick.
I mean...
Is that still enough to... Is that still downgrading our minions, though?
No. I will say if you guys take the brunt of it, you can protect your minions. I'm not going to be an asshole like that.
Yeah.
However, the enemy minions, the enemy lieutenants, on the other hand, I will roll for. See if any of them further
Please
down.
have one of them just die from this. It would be hilarious.
Nope. Sadly, no.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, with that, that was the exosuits. I'm going to have Taryn go next. He is actually going to upturn the earth, and then a vortex of wind is going to come, and think Narwa Ibushi, where there are now just going to be like rocks and wind kind of swirling around in all of Area 2. He's hindering everyone in this zone.
Taryn used Stealth Rock. Taryn.
Remember his penalty.
-2, got it, yep.
I mean, I have a plan if everyone can get out of that zone.
Hinder. Oh, if I roll doubles, attack with your mid. I did roll doubles, so Sean, would you like the penalty on the hinder or on the damage?
Who's the damage going at?
Everyone. This is a multiple target, and he rolled doubles.
Can you save Heat? Because otherwise I think he's just dead.
What? The damage. I'll do it on the. I will take the hinder on the damage because it's only a basic action to leave.
Okay.
We can't leave until the shaft empties a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be 6 damage to everything in the room.
Okay.
And you guys are at a -4 hinder.
A -4 hinder and how much damage?
6.
Ow.
Yeah.
Rude.
Very rude. Roll me for the Spy Master.
He's done.
Oh, he's done?
He can't pass.
Spy Master is unconscious.
Okay.
Last mole man in this area, dead. Alright, let's roll all these things, because this is the first time most of these things have taken damage. Okay.
Can I not apply the hinder to their damage so they take the 2 more?
You know what? I'll allow that. All of them downgrade then. Because they were only 8s to begin with. Okay. That's Taryn. I'm gonna have the mole men go next.
Well, at least they're dead.
Yep. Well, no, not the ones in the shaft.
The ones in the elevator shaft.
Are they still
Clearly,
climbing?
the robotic legs that attack them are the true enemy.
Oh no, the mole men are trying to claw their asses out of here. They're not attacking you guys.
Delightful.
One of them gets part of the way up. The other two slide down.
Maybe the robots will kill it.
Yeah, one of them is like quarters of the way up in the room with the robots. And I'll be nice. I'm gonna have the environment go.
Boy.
I like how that's the nice option.
It's giving you guys control of the order.
Mm-hmm. You could have done that either way, but...
I could have. Okay, as the vortex in the room is spinning around, there are a couple of things on shelves that are breaking, and like these colored liquids are going to start infusing into this vortex, sprinkling everybody. To Yira and Rizik, it doesn't really do anything to you guys, but for everything that's been experimented on, like you can...
There's no... Oh, yeah, then I'm sorry.
Everything that's been experimented on, meaning the unnatural fire breathers and Taryn, you notice that their muscles are starting to, like, tense up and ripple.
Steroid juice.
Steroid juice.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are getting a persistent boost. I told you this lab is probably more threatening than the enemy is.
We're trying to leave it, Izzy. We really are.
I know. They're all getting a persistent +2.
Yeah, the problem is we're banned from leaving it.
Well, one more of you can now fit in the shaft because one of the mole things have crawled out. By the way, Yira, it's your turn.
Can I...
Here, grab P2 and go.
Yeah, grab P2 and get out. So, are we still allowed to strategize?
After Yira's turn, yes.
Does he two over Yira's shoulder count as one person?
I will say yes. I will say the unconscious people can be, if they can be carried out, it's going to hinder your overcome, or you can try lashing them to your horse hybrid Taryn, and he can carry them out.
I mean, that's what I would do.
All right, make me an overcome. That's all you need. If you make the overcome, you get out.
Into the shaft?
Into the shaft.
So forgetting that there's debris around, right, and corpses and such, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my overcome is principle of fire. There are no more corpses between me and space.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong tab.
You might want to spend a boost to counter the hinder.
Alright. That's the thing, is there's not countering a hinder, really. I'll throw a +2 into partially counter.
Okay. Which means you're still at a -2, but...
Yep.
Alright. You did say principle of fire, so that would be a 6.
6.
Or you can collection.
Which is a minor twist. To get a 9 or a 10.
You would only be gaining an 8 with the collection because...
That's a success. That's a total success.
Yeah, that's a complete success. No, I'm debating whether or not I reroll first. You know what? I principled. I reroll first.
Even worse.
That's the one.
Okay, so this will have to be a collection to actually make it work.
Just use it.
Yep.
Right,
As I said, I rerolled first to make sure I had to use it.
Okay. Everybody is now in the shaft except for Rizik. It is now top of the order.
Also, just heading out, Dio's going to the player. Rizik, I expect you to be following us. But in the event you aren't, Dio is giving him a salute in case anything happens. You've done more good than you have harm.
Okay. So can we strategize?
You may strategize. I will go get some water.
So
Someone else, we can't. No one else can go into the elevator shaft until the elevator shaft moves, right?
Okay.
Well, until somebody... The elevator shaft is kind of busted at this point because of the moles. So, like, you guys need to figure out ways to get yourselves out of it.
Can I attach Terran or Hitu to Terran as part of my action for that, or is that a separate action? Is he?
I'm thinking. I will say if one person makes an overcome and does good enough, they can lash any unconscious people to Terran.
Okay, so here's my thoughts, guys. We, as quickly as we can, put as many people on Horse Terran as possible. We send Terran up the shaft. Rizzik leaves, and I'd like to literally melt the doorway shut.
I would help you melting the doorway shut. However, I feel like Chimera Terran is just going to break that.
It will slow him down.
Action to action, I'm not sure it will. Well, because it might take 2 of ours to knock off 1 of his.
Well, if you help me with... If everyone makes overcomes, we can probably reinforce the door for a turn.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Well,
I
one
feel
of
like-
you needs to move out of the shaft so I can get in the shaft, I believe.
Yes, that was the start of the plan.
Here is the other question. Who can lift themselves out of the shaft overcomes? I'm pretty confident I can.
I definitely can.
I can easily. It's a metal shaft.
Okay, so it's Nora and Kakan who need to get up with Horse Terran.
I think I can. I mean, I'm like Fox now. I should have like claws to climb.
What principles do you have that you could justify for getting out of a shaft?
Agility?
Principle, not skill.
Oh, I can't look my shit. I don't know.
This is like, I think you had like whispers and something else, if you remember.
Stealth and split for Nara.
I feel like Nora needs to be on Horse Terran.
Okay, I'll go on the horse. That's fine.
Well, it's 2.5 people on Horse Terran.
Okay, well let's get Horse Terran loaded up first.
All right, so Yura, who are you passing to? You controlled turn order.
I feel like I'm passing to Nara for getting stuff loaded up on Horse Terran and sending him away.
Okay, if Nara wants to tie those knots, I will let Nara make the overcome, because sitting on a horse is not really an action.
Sure, I will tie some knots.
Okay, I'm going to say that's agility and creativity. That is a 6, which is success with a minor twist. Do you like that, Kenzie, or do you want a collection? Which I believe would be your last collection of the evening, I think.
I will take it so far.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
All right. What else is going on back here? Oh, only Rizzik gets to see this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rizzik, the runes in the room you're in are lighting up again right near this door. On both sides. So, let's see if we roll doubles. Actually, no, wait, this would be shaft side. Who's the closest? Nara triggered, so it's going to be Nara. Kenzie, Nara is taking a persistent -2 hinder as there are runes lighting up within the shaft, and you see like these ethereal ropes and chains just kind of like wrapping themselves around you.
Okay.
Like, you still tie stuff on, so like not a big deal. And you're not the one who's making the overcome to get out. But you have a -2 hinder on your next action.
Well, didn't you say...
Okay.
Wait, next action or persistent?
I'm sorry, persistent. I did say persistent. I can't drag him. All right. Who would you like to pass to, Nara?
So, Kakan, you're already on the horse, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm on the horse. Is anybody else getting on the horse?
Can you take Commander Sung's body?
We're taking a body?
Yep.
You're also taking
Okay.
the unconscious spy master.
Yeah, I thought the point of that overcome was to tie the two unconscious bodies. to
Yeah,
the
okay,
horse.
yeah, that tied it as well then, yeah. Then, can you take Yuki then?
Is Yuki unconscious?
No.
It is at capacity.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Somebody
Then,
has to get off if that's the case.
Yuki, I feel like is one of the ones who most can climb up.
Yeah, she's fine. Just Kakan, go.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
go.
I'm giving it to Kakan, so.
All right. Kakan, roll me a overcome, please, for Horse Terran. D12.
D12.
Single
Okay.
D12.
Can I use a collection for this if needed on him? Or no?
I'll allow it.
Great. That's a definite collection for me.
Okay.
Actually, no, the result is the same, isn't it? So it still
No,
doesn't
12
matter.
is very different than a 5.
Yes.
Okay, so collection then.
Yeah. Okay. So, freaking zooms all the way through the top. Kakan, you were like almost fall off at how quick he's going. The bodies hold tight. Nara, you're probably just like sitting on the back having the time of your life. Yeehaw! But Nara and Kakan.
This is what's happening. No off topic.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Kind of, yeah.
Boy.
But yeah, you guys zoom past Zone 5 and end up back at the top with Minghua with in Zone 4.
No shit.
And
Good.
because 12 double success.
Okay then.
And while you're all up here like looking around, you see your other traveling companions. You can still hear the alarms echoing through that shaft, along with a bunch of banging sounds.
Okay.
Ziggy, who are you passing to?
Give it. Let's get to Rizik so we can get out of here.
Yeah, Rizik.
All right,
Okay.
I move zones again.
all right.
Very exciting turn.
So I might have a new plan. I might be able to get us all out of here if you pass to me.
I'll pass to Hotaru.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real dumb, Izzy.
Sure.
Principle of great power. So who here knows that little riff from Magic School Bus, Rock the River of Lava? We're all surfing on the school bus, literally on an eruption.
Uh-huh.
Who's ready
Yeah.
to fly?
Are we just yeeting everyone straight up?
Yep.
That's going to include the robotic legs and the two mole people.
Don't care.
Roll me an overcome.
Yep. I'm using Principle of Great Power on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And do I have any? I need to see if I have any boosts left. I have a +2. I'll use a +2 on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, we have a chance to get out of here. Let's get out of here. Um,
11.
I'm going to collection it to 12.
So 14.
Yep.
Do you have any mods on you? Doesn't look like it.
Don't think so.
Okay. So, here's what happens. You guys go zooming past. As you guys ascend, there's this bubbling molten lava that literally breaks through the lower shaft and just starts rising up. And because Otaru has pretty damn good control over her lava now, you're on a cooled obsidian surface as the pressure builds, and then rockets you guys up the shaft. Slowly at first, and then with incredible force. As you guys are about 3/4 of the way through, you pass by the Zone 5 entrance and look inside there, and you all see the exact same area from Hotaru and Rizik's dreams from the Foggy Bottom Swamp, where they were using Hotaru to cause a volcanic eruption. And even though you only glance it for a brief second, you can tell all the instruments in that room are measuring the same way they were on that day when a volcanic eruption was triggering. Was slow at first, but as soon as Hotaru started doing this, everything started going wild. So you all are now in Zone 4, and you can literally feel the entire building shaking.
Flee and live.
Flee and live. Can I think I need to pass to Yura so we can finish off any enemies immediately?
So there are mole creatures that are immediately scurrying, and a pair of robotic legs that are trying to get back up on their ass.
Okay. Are the mole creatures aggressive anymore?
They haven't been aggressive at all.
They want to eat. They want to eat the book. We do need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Are they scurrying towards the book, or are they leaving?
They're scurrying out. They are scurrying towards the entrance upon getting topside. The robotic legs are trying to right themselves.
Do these robotic legs look like there would be people in them, or are they just weird spirit shit?
Too small to have people in them.
The exosuits probably have a person in them.
Also, those ones were also too small.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Rizik, do you care about these materials?
Not particularly. I can get metal elsewhere.
Okay, I'm going to zap what looks important.
Okay, roll it. Roll it.
I'm actually using a different one than normal this time, because I get to use my max die for this attack.
Sure.
I've used this, like, twice. It's 10 damage.
Was that a D4?
Okay.
It was a D6 originally. It took damage falling down the shaft.
Is Rizik still a valid pass-to option? Because I'll pass to Rizik after that.
I am going to say you guys are officially out of combat time. I'm not going to drag this out.
Yep, time to leave.
Leave.
Time to get to the Spirit Zone teleportation area.
Alright, so a couple of things to note. As you guys are immediately exiting the facility, I'm assuming you're going to take the same Hotaru Blitz train that you did before.
Choo-choo!
Mm-hmm.
And, Lore, put your mod on the thing. Actually, never mind. I can just recall.
My what? My what? What?
Recall. Never mind. Haha, I've stolen your mods. So, as you are all back on the Hotaru choo-choo train, Kresh's journal in hand, are you letting these mole things scurry away to wherever, or are you taking them with you?
No, Dingwall's gonna punch.
I mean, they will get away. They will leave the hell away from you. Are you taking Horse Terran with you?
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I'm going to start reading through Kresh's journal on the...
No.
Hotaru train.
You got
No,
sit on.
we are not opening that thing until we are safe.
It's
Once
very
we're on
fragile.
Guys, let me fucking talk. Once we're on Hotaru's juice, Sagan gets first crack at the journal because he's 5 points and is therefore 3d12s right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't it just 1d12?
He's not a sidekick. He's a contact.
Yeah.
That good point.
Okay. So before we get to the book, as you guys turn back around, you can see the entirety of Ember Island shaking. Usually a lush paradise surrounded by, beautiful ocean, now surrounded by a desert, and the high mountain behind it is actually beginning to erupt. And lava is just starting to pour out, destroying many homes and permanently burying Kresh's facility. As the lava spurts up, and you're noticing it's not only coming from the high mountain in the back, it also seems like there's a much smaller geyser coming out from the entry shack that you guys had exited. You do see a red-winged creature flying away from that general area.
Of course.
Well,
Izzy, I have a question.
Sure.
Especially now that I have a D12 in lava bending, do I think I caused that eruption, or was that being triggered by Crush's equipment anyways?
Yes to both. You can tell as you are flying away that, like, you definitely did not lava bend enough to do that. That was part of the failsafe.
Okay.
That was part of the self-destruct. The fact that you decided to ignite it early caused it to happen before you guys got to red. Because that's what your initial push off the timer. You stalled out the lava spurt from going directly to red, and then it was going to start back up again in the first zone of red. So
I mean, this is really about personal guilt more than anything.
This was going to happen no matter what, and there's really nothing you could do to stop it. Especially after seeing the equipment in that room, it looks like they found a way to replicate lava bending with devices.
Okay. Then the reaction is anger, not sadness. Got it.
So I'm going to say you guys managed to get away from the lava. It is not an issue with you guys. You are still wounded. We'll handle that next go around. You guys will get some proper healing before you hit into the spirit portal. And Laura, would you kindly roll me the 3d12s for Sagan?
yes, I can.
An 11.
Damn.
An 11. Okay. So, with an 11, from a guy who's been around and knows a lot of shit, and the fact that you guys managed to get through without having any of the journal damaged.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Here's what you guys get. I'm going to give you guys the abridged notes as of right now. Because the extended stuff, I'm pretty sure, is going to need to be recapped next week anyway before you guys actually fall into proper endgame. So first off, it is saying that all of Crush's experiments for the past 50 years or so have been leading up to this point. The ability to mix one animal with another and creating a complete new species led for him to try to test that with people. Hence, the first things they came up with were the unnatural fire-breathing creatures. Then, he started to experiment with spirit infusion into humans, because they're such a versatile species. The results were staggering, especially after finding a corpse of one father glowworm and using it as a binding agent. Because of his partnership with General Sekam through the years, Kresh has been able to act with much impunity, and the fact that the General's own ambition seems to never be satisfied. It's only pushing Kresh to new heights. Kresh is actually going to compliment on several of his failures, saying that, as long as we learn from the mistakes, progress is progress. Some mistakes, splicing animals together, not very useful, but the progress it led to, starting to imbue people with spirits, that is useful. Being able to trap a spirit inside of a mortal form, very useful. Being able to have a mortal form means you can, if you know enough about the anatomy, shock something and kill them and then immediately resuscitate them. Hence, keeping control over the spirit's elements or attributes under control and under, Sekam's will. Taking nature out of nature and giving it into the hands of man. Also, failure. Using General Kresh's offspring to try to capture the Avatar. The power was too volatile, too violent, as was the girl. And we were unable to capture the Avatar spirit. But the avatar died, the cycle continues, and now there is a chance I can replicate lava bending with machinery. Other notes of success. Crescit, General Seckham claimed that he always wanted to be a part of the High Council for the Fire Lord in the military. Thanks to my advancements, I was able to get him to that level. He is now the head general, commander of all militia. Yet the man wants more. He wants to be the one not bowing to the Fire Lord, but wants to have others bowing to him. I support this. We've concocted a plan, a way to make General Seckham the new king of the Fire Nation. And I asked him, why stop there? Why be a king among mortals when you can be their god? He agreed. For now, he is satisfied, and I'm sure his plans will be implemented soon, and the dates for these journal entries are rather recent. The wheels are put in motion. Seckham will take his rightful place as a god among his people. But it won't matter very soon. Once I have creation in my left hand and destruction in my right, light and darkness, yin and yang, order and chaos, I won't need to strive for progress anymore. I can remake the world, and it will be perfect. And, in short, that's pretty much what you guys get from that.
Okay, then.
Well, great.
At least we know why he wanted the Dark Spirit now.
So, did I get that right? Did he want to capture the Avatar spirit in me?
Yep.
He wanted to capture the Avatar spirit by trapping. He wanted to capture the Spirit of Light by trapping and killing the Avatar's body. Unfortunately, the fail-safes for actually catching the Spirit of Light failed for that experiment. But lava bending proved useful for actually killing the Avatar.
So, his thing is make Seckham a god, then actually just give himself all power over everything, so he can the world in his.
Well,
image.
the whole point of development is to achieve perfection, and if he can remake the world, he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so we have your usual questions, everybody. For session 39, first off, 5 hero points.
Yay.
And we have 4 questions this week. What did you learn? What do you want to know more about? Where do you think this is going? And is there something you want to see at Endgame? Something that might not have come up recently, or something that's like a lost thread? Also, what should we call this session?
That is also a good question.
Nope.
The final countdown?
It seems like next time.
Not quite.
Preclude, exposition.
I was thinking more along the lines of super secret laboratory.
Get away from volcano.
I'm leaning towards the labbing, too.
There's a Dexter's Laboratory joke in here somewhere, and I can't think of it.
Yeah.
How about Aaron, get out of my laboratory? I don't know.
Lab retriever.
Terran is people.
I'm just going to put placeholder name up for now. All right, so,
Yeah, I gotta think
Hero,
about it.
what did you learn?
Terran are people, still. Also, actual final boss goals.
Fair. What do you want to know more about?
Family, teachers.
Okay. Where do you think this is going?
Crashing a wedding and making my niece sad.
Probably. And what do you want to see at Endgame?
Slapping Azul on his stupid face. Much death.
Okay. Well, those are things. Minghua, what did you learn?
Lots! Thanks, Journal. I now finally understand what Ash wants.
I know, disappointing, isn't it? What do you want to know more about?
How much has already been accomplished at the Northern Water Tribe by Crescenco, and how boned we are as a result?
That is a question for next week. Or not next week,
Yep.
next session. Where do you think this is going?
Fire Nation plus icebergs equals global warming.
Derp. And is there something you want to see at Endgame?
I've been pretty satisfied, though. I would be perfectly happy to see the Muffin Man return.
I was really banking people forgot about that so I could surprise everybody with it.
Oh no, I want Mr. Muffins back. He's great. It's awful, but he's great.
I mean, yeah, he's at the wedding. I don't think we'd ever miss him. Like, there's no way he couldn't be there.
Exactly.
Hilariously, Rizik is only recognized by this person as Muffin Man.
Are you gonna bring the corpse of one of the grooms with you?
Oh, he was one of the grooms, wasn't he?
I wanted to give him a burial.
No, I wanted to give him a proper Fire Nation funeral as he actually died in service to trying to make things better.
Fire Nation does burn.
Which is to say, he's going to be burned, not buried. But I
respect that.
Okay. Hotaru, what did you learn?
Most of the game's final secrets also is you really can't help yourself when it comes to Terran, can you?
I gave you guys plenty of opportunity to kill him.
No, that's not what I'm referring to.
Yeah, that is not the point, and you know it.
You couldn't help but clone him again. You just can't help yourself with him, Izzy. You just can't help yourself.
I mean, okay, time out. That is not the first time I have ever had something reoccur in this game, and you know it.
I know, but the Terran cloning is...
The Terran cloning has been going on since the beginning, and it will continue to go on for the end of time. What do you want to know more about, Hotaru?
Sorry, let me go back to this. Is there a way to bring back or have some closure with my brother?
Interesting question.
He's dead now, so...
Yeah.
I will roll spirit shit next session for that, if you would ask.
Yes, I mean, I'm definitely going to ask that next session before we do anything else.
Where do you think this is going?
Everyone else is going to comment on the big stuff, so I'm going to keep it to Hotaru's personal journey, where I'm going to have to make a very big decision, which will literally decide whether I get a happy ending or not in this game.
Okay. And is there something you want to see at the end game?
Yeah, I kind of want my mom to come up a little bit more. It's like one of the biggest things in my background, and it, in a lot of ways, hasn't happened. Like, it hasn't come up in ways I was anticipating yet.
That's fair. All right. Let's see, Rizik, what did you learn?
Crush's plan, or at least majority of it? Also, so many Terrans. Why?
You know why. You don't have to ask that.
Izzy
Yeah,
can't help himself.
It was rhetorical.
Terra is eternal.
And what do you want to know more about?
How the fuck fix the Terrans? Also, I kind of want to know what the hell the version of the Black Cauldron you read and or watched was, because it seems very different than the one I remember.
Oh, I didn't read it.
Oh, I have one more thing to add to what I think is coming.
Alright.
There's no way we've seen the ending at Terran.
Alright, 3. Where do you think this is going, Rizik?
Killing Crush and Sakam, me or Ziggy taking the Father Glowworm Spirit Avatar thing, since that's the decision that needs to happen. Someone potentially taking Crush's Spirit Domain thingy, since we're gonna be killing him. Establishing new Avatar cycle for Light Spirit and Dark Spirit, depending on how bad Crush has fucked things up / how far his plan is along.
Did you actively hack my computer? Is there something you want to see at Endgame?
I want an opportunity to yell at Crush, because Rizik has very different definitions on what progress is. Also, if Crush Wedding must reference Muffin Man. Oh, and we also should figure out what charges are put into the item, since we haven't charged them yet, and figure out what Mima's Knuckles do.
I was waiting. I was waiting for Big Wa to punch something this session.
I have added the Knuckles to my own list of things I still need to see.
Oh, all right, Kakan, what did you learn?
Yeah, Crush's full scope of plans and the resolve to stop him.
Cool. What do you want to know more about?
Yeah. Are we too late to stop Crush before it's irreversible?
Where do you think this is going?
Red Wedding and a new avatar?
And is there something you want to see at Endgame?
Not seeing everyone dead by the end and an inspiring speech.
Cool. And last but not least, Nara. Kenzie, you there? I'm just going to type what you say afterwards. Kenzie.
I'm here.
Cool. What did you learn?
I learned genetic shit is terrifying.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but it's terrifying.
What do you want to know more about?
No. I really don't know.
That's fair. Where do you think this is going?
A happy ending?
Oh no.
And is there anything that hasn't come up that you would like to see at Endgame?
No, but I want my end game to just be I go into the spirit world and never come back, and I find Bazu and we live happily ever after.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good end game. That sounds like a better end game than many of us are likely to get.
I very
I'll
much
be very
disagree.
sad if anybody dies. My child is also still awake, so I know.
You type faster than me,
What's the matter?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Well, I hope you all had a good time. Thank you for sticking this fight out. I'm a little sad we didn't get to use the entirety of the Crush's lab environment.
I figured out a name.
Oh, what are you thinking?
Little Workshop of Horrors.
Yes.
Yup. That goes. That works.
Do it. I will admit, Izzy, I kind of thought for a second you'd legitimately gone a little overboard design-wise there.
I mean, if we'd gone full in as we need to win this fight, it would have been extremely hard. But at least to me, it was pretty clear that this was more of a puzzle fight than anything else.
Yeah, this was not a we kill the boss and we're done. This was a if you want the information, which was the point of you coming here, get it and go. This was not a beat the big bad and you're good. You had to get out of here one way or another.
Well, the moment you said, "Oh, by the way, everyone can perma die," I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
Because if you haven't noticed, I've come to the brink of death nearly every fight.
yeah, they have to take
they
have to take a turn to double tap you.
We proved that's not very hard.
With how many AoEs you dropped every turn, that's very not true.
Yeah, I agree with Nick on this one. Like,
So again, those weren't AoEs; those were individual enemies attacking. You guys you guys had the wrong group there. I get it, but again, I'm trying to prime you guys because final fight, which is probably going to be a multi-parter. You guys will not be healing in between that fight and. That is endgame. Like, no more save points.
Well,
fair. But I'm going to jump off and say hi to people in meat space, I think.
Alright.
I'm going to jump off and have food.
Yes, eat. That is important.
So important.
I hate this headache.
All right.
We should figure out what the charges in each item
there
are.
is one thing I wanted to add to the thing I hope I see.
Night, guys.
Night.
What is it?
Do I get a cool new ability? Everyone else has gotten a cool power and ability.
Didn't you get lava bending to a D12?
That's what I wished for. It wasn't a new quality.
Everybody is getting a slight upgrade at some point or another. Don't worry, by the end, you may or may not have something based off of actions. And I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah.
Anyway, say goodnight to the recording, y'all.
You just,
Recording.
okay, you just need to gain the power of Hotaru.
Power of what? What do you say? Power of...
The power of Hotaru is the only character in this game with any of that.